Tony rolling with my homie DJ Frankie. And me and Frankie are putting the waistlines to the test. So I have a question. Say, where that waistline from? Baby, where that waistline from? Unruly. Where that waistline? Where that waistline? 1, 2, 3.
Unruly mass band come test me. Unruly mass band come test me. Baddest band in 2020. Baddest band in 2020. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. No filter crew, no filter crew, no filter crew, no filter crew, yeah, unruly. 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 No filter crew, yeah, unruly.
Good evening. Welcome to episode 46 of the No Filter podcast. If I'm not mistaken, A Boogie, you're on mute still. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, we are literally 2 weeks away from our 1 year anniversary. How you doing this evening, everybody? A Boogie was good.
Everything's good, man. No complaints. Just this unexpected weather, so kind of put a little damper. Thought I was gonna be able to get outside, but Mother Nature has a mind of her own.
Oh yeah.
How about yourself?
Who that?
How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Lou?
What's happening? I'm good. I'm here. I'm ready.
DJ Geronimo.
I need this week to be over.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Why you need the week to be over? What happened?
I don't know. There's a lot of snakes in the grass. So I'm just ready for this week to be over so I can take a little vacation from work.
Okay. So you got snakes in the grass. You're cutting grass today? You saw some snakes?
Nah. I was listening to what's that guy called with the dreads? I forgot his name, from Atlanta. He's not really a rapper. He doesn't consider himself a rapper anymore. Damn, I forgot his goddamn name. Waka Flocka Flame. That's his name.
Okay. I was about to say I have no.
Just remember this. Always remember this. Not all snakes are poisonous, but they all crawl on their belly. All right.
That's fine, but I don't do snakes. I'd rather kill them. So anyway.
You don't like snakes?
I hate snakes.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I can't do it.
DJ Geronimo, how was your?
And the week was busy, which is a good thing, right? It's mostly work and home, man. Same old. Ain't nothing changed.
So you feel like with the quarantine, everybody come out of quarantine, your work's getting more heavier?
Yeah, it's getting more busier, but definitely more cars on the road. So more cars on the road, that's more work for me too as well, right? So
that's always a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know DJ Geronimo has many talents. So, brother, tell what you do for work, if you don't mind.
I paint cars. I work for Chevrolet Automation. You know, anybody needs that work done on the car, hit me up. We take care of it.
I need to holler at you about something as a matter of fact. Now that you mention it. You know what I mean? Spruce up the Lexus a little bit.
Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem.
All right. So with that being said, Lou, you had a good week otherwise, just with the snakes? Ready for the weekend to be over?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I don't know it seems like there's a lot going on this weekend, honestly, but at this rate, I don't know what my patients can deal with. So
well,
I'll just take it easy and whatever happens.
Right? A shot.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Let's get this shot popping.
All y'all don't know, we do take shot breaks. So if you got your glass of alcohol, your juice, milk, that other edible stuff.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Miss Becky looked like the alcohol presto recently. She don't want nothing to do with it. Oh, hold on. Hey, don't forget to move them spotlights around. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Got your shots? Yeah. Brother Bob in the background.
All right. So many nights. Health.
Wealth. Happiness.
Hey. All right. So what are we talking about today? What's going on?
Mr. Waistline, hold on. Before we go further, man, I want to give a shout out to DJ Frankie and Tony and DJ Tony Rebel for dropping that mix, because I like hearing that.
No doubt. Still playing with it, but that shit is fire.
Want to make sure I show some love, and also big up to the Junction family, man. The Junction been, definitely pushing everything through us and everything. So I just want to, I really appreciate that.
Listen, they are doing curbside services. If y'all haven't been on their Instagram, Facebook page, I live in I live about 40 minutes away from that place, and every time I see something, I'm just about to get in my car to go get some.
I'm only bringing it up because I ain't gonna lie, man. I saw some food that they posted up this week, and I was like, Jesus, I wish I lived close. That crab boil, and then she did the salmon with the remains today. I am seriously like, I'm gonna buy me a tent and just go live down the street because I want to live closer.
And I believe they also offer Uber Eats as well, so they have a number of variety of options to get the food to you.
Just not for me, you know. So, why don't we get into it, brother? You want to kick this topic off?
All right, homegirl Lou got that.
Nah, you got this. I want you to drop this one.
I thought you had the first one.
Yeah.
I was trying to pass the buck. That's what I was trying to do. All right, so since I got it,
I got you.
You don't want to do it? I'll do it.
I got it. Since this was my topic. All right, so it's gonna be like this. Be careful what you tell people. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. Have you ever been in a situation that you've been with a friend, you guys part ways, and some information got out there that wasn't supposed to? As a friend, if you were to part ways with somebody, would you share certain information, such as sensitive information that that person can find in with you? So, homegirl Lou?
Luckily, no, I have not been in that type of situation where like information has been exposed or anything like that. Like I've grown to be an open book anyway, but nothing too steep for me to really get at people and expose them, even though I know a lot of things about a lot of people. But I mean, I still hold my morals. So if I was true to you then, even though me and you not cool, I mean, I'm gonna still be true, but yeah, no.
So do you have
not my style, and it hasn't been done to me.
You have a petty side of you, like
absolutely, oh, absolutely. Absolutely, but I don't need to. My mouth is harsh enough. I don't even need to expose anybody with anything.
Okay.
Hey, can I jump in real quick? Just want to throw this out to everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to give everybody a minute and a half to speak on whatever they want to. And then we move on to the next person. And that way it gives everybody a chance to talk and also a chance to rebut to what somebody said. And there's also a feature in here called where you can raise your hand. So if you want to speak, just raise your hand and we'll get to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you all off. Just want to make sure we got that out there. You know what I mean?
You're perfectly fine. So with that being said, regardless of the situation, because of your morals, a person couldn't do something to you and you just be like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this to myself and just kind of just walk away. Or what would a person have to do to get to your petty side, really to expose it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Can I take a shot for that? Because I don't even know. I don't know what it would take because, like, I mean, I've grown a lot where, like, a lot of people pissed me off and I haven't given the proper reaction of what I would normally give. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just real cautious of just energy. I'm so big on my energy. Like, I don't even need to do that. So, but what would it take? Tit for tat. Tit for tat. I think that'll draw it out of me.
Your petty side? Like, yeah. Like, really?
Tit for tat will draw it out. Like, if you do some foul shit, I'm going to be even fouler. If that's even a word.
I'm always petty.
Yeah?
Yeah, I try to be nice, but in my mind, I'm petty the whole time. Like, I'm not cool. Even if I'm not showing it, trust me, I'm thinking petty. I'm thinking about, like, feeding your dog X-Lax because you did some dumb shit. I am always petty.
Those are natural thoughts for me.
That's why I laughed when they asked you. That's why I said, let me shut up, because you always petty. It might be a Sagittarius thing, but I want to ask a question. I want to give an opinion. In my opinion, I do think that most of the time when that shit happens, a friend happens to be like your closest friend, meaning like somebody you were with, a significant other. That's when it happened to me. Ain't nobody else ever do that to me but a significant other, or tried to do it. I'll get to how you nullify that later. But in my opinion, the people who put you in that situation, who know your business and feel like they want to go talk it, is usually a significant other.
Okay.
And usually they try to make sure they pinpoint. They don't just blast it on like social media. They want to go and talk to the people close to you to try to change their perception of you, because they're worried about your perception of them. So that's the only time I've dealt with that. I mean, I've dealt with some bitch motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Some real bitch ass niggas. I got somebody I'm dealing with right now, and I don't know what kind of friend that is.
Okay.
I'm trying to work that out, but he's the kind who will get mad and try to say something. But we haven't gotten there yet, so I've never experienced it except with a significant other.
Okay. DJ Geronimo, have you ever been in a situation like that, brother?
Not really, because I'm actually pretty private. I keep my shit to myself. I don't care how good I know you. So really and truly, nobody really got nothing to say. And as far as me being petty, I ain't petty at all, man. You stay in your corner, I stay in mine. You talk some shit about me, you say some shit about me. I ain't got nothing to say about that. You know, when I see you, we deal with it. But I ain't gonna try to put you out there. I could know stuff about you. That shit'll stay between me and you, unless you run your mouth. But other than that, I ain't got a petty bone in my body, bro.
No. When we say petty, like, I'm not petty to go and tell your business. I'll carry your business. I don't care what you do to me. I'll never tell. I ain't petty like that. I'm just saying on a regular. Like, if you do something like that to me and you go tell, I'll be like, you know what? Let me go put sugar in their gas tank. But not now, but like right before they go to work.
Not even like that, bro.
Nah, I'm petty.
Nah.
What they say,
bro, I just leave shit alone, bro. Like, I'm just one of them people that, you know, you do some stupid shit. I let it ride, because I go from 0 to 100 and back to 0. There's no in between. So if we're gonna do something, we're gonna do something, and if we ain't, we ain't. And most of the time, I ain't. I don't need to get you back for anything. I'm good.
Mrs. No Filter. My mother has tuned in tonight, and she jumped in and sent me a private message saying it's a Sagittarius thing.
If it is, it is. But I mean, I feel like we try to be, as a Sagittarius, I feel like we try to be nice. We're super cool and chill and laid back. But once you come knocking on our door, like, ain't no more house. Ain't nothing left.
We knock back.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely want to get some of our listeners, since we got the ultimate prime, Lincoln.
What up? Optimus is in the building.
Optimus is in the building, brother.
Everybody shout out Optimus Prime real quick. Hell yeah.
Not necessary.
How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How's everything?
Life is good. Life is good. Above ground, so I can't complain.
I hear you.
So I know at times we make jokes, and you say sometimes that you could be petty. Have you been in a situation where, you know, you parted ways with a friend and they've shared personal information, or, you know, the person did something to you that you didn't like, and you just kind of exposed them? I mean, how do you normally handle if someone does it to you?
No, I mean, I can say, I mean, from what I can recall, I never really had to deal with none of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my thought process is it doesn't have to be messy. So don't get me wrong. If that person makes it messy, then I'll probably do it back too, because I am petty. So,
Let it out.
So if you want to make it messy, then we can make it messy. But I will try my hardest to not to be that. I don't gotta be that way. Especially as I'm older. When I was younger, probably yeah, but I won't do that now, man.
Okay.
So not even with a significant other has never done that to you? Like, let's keep it a buck.
You know, I mean, if they honestly, if they did, it didn't get back to me.
Okay.
I'm sure, like, you know, the mother of my oldest two boys, I'm sure she probably said all kinds of grimy shit about me, but it just never got back to me.
So are you a person that has thick skin? Because, you know, some people, you know, they could take things and.
Yeah, I'm pretty unbothered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would it take for someone to get you to that pettiness, that ultimate level?
If I told you some personal stuff in regards to maybe not even just me, but my immediate family, my mom or my kids or whatever.
Okay.
And it's very personal, and you decided to leak that information.
Okay.
That's enough right there. Me, I don't really care. I can handle myself. But if it affects my, my parents or our parent or my kids, that's enough for me.
Okay. So don't talk about the moms, children, off limits.
Very.
Okay.
I could take whatever, but not with them. They're not. You wasn't dating them. You was dating me.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. All right. So we definitely appreciate your input. We'll get back to you.
Always, man. Thank you.
No problem. Snooki, how you doing, sweetie? We're gonna come to you.
I'm good. How everyone is doing? It's noisy over here. My grandson had a friend over,
Okay.
making a lot of noise.
If you guys haven't seen Snooki's photos, she's got some beautiful grandkids. They're too adorable. So you're a Virgo just like me, and we're very private.
Hey, and if y'all don't know, Snooki got this coquito out there that is destroying people's lives right now. They look like crackheads. They drink it. They drink them 3 and 4 bottles a day. They gaining coquito is supposed to be for Christmas time, but now it's for Labor Memorial. Whatever it is we got going on, so I done lost track. And people out here like crackheads on Snook. So and there's mad flavors too, man. That red velvet, pistachio.
If y'all want to order, just reach out to us and we'll definitely get you in contact with Snooki. All right. So have you been in a situation before where, you were really close with someone and they shared some personal information, and how did you handle it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it happens, sometimes you trust people and things like that, happen or whatever. So I just learned that if you don't tell anybody things that you just don't want everybody to know.
Okay.
Whatever. So I learned whatever I say now to anyone, they can move forward and say it to whoever they want. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't get in depth saying anything. And I just basically cut them off. That's it. I mean, there's no point in me, I'm not young anymore where, I will bust your face or run in your mouth.
Okay.
But I don't like messy people. I don't like messy people. I don't like drama. I like to be in peace.
I got you. So
I heard you and Geronimo both say that you're very private people, but I'm talking about like with your significant other. Are you like really not like? I'm talking about like you're in love, you're dating. I'm not talking about like 7 months and you're not. You think so? I'm not talking about like what do they call it? Honeymoon love. I'm talking about like you in a relationship.
Right. Okay.
You're not like. I mean, you give them your information. I
don't recall that anyone that I've been with that is an ex have said anything that I've heard of, like anything that gonna make me cause want to know the teeth out their mouth.
Okay.
I haven't had that issue, but if I do, I probably won't punch them in the mouth.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, man, I ain't fucking with nobody that's petty. If I recognize you being petty from early, you out. I ain't dealing with that shit.
Well, no, see, the topic's not about being petty. The topic's about having a person who's your friend who you trust.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we buddies, like we homies, we talk about things. And then when we not like something happens, we're not friends no more. And now I'm like, yeah, Jerome only got 1 ball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like fuck this dude, man. Yeah, this motherfucker, he actually got extensions in his dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying like shit, like you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. It's not about being petty. It's about literally it's a person you openly trusted.
Yeah. I got you. And with that, you lose my trust. But at the same time, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. So
right.
That's the key statement.
I don't give a fuck.
So we got a couple people that put some notes in. Unruly T, it says that it depends on who you are. I'm gonna charge it to the game and keep pushing. Now, if you're closer and cross me, I'm gonna tell you about yourself, but karma's a motherfucker. So basically, that person, Unruly T, would just confront the person. Jamaica Rose said, if I don't give a crap about you, Petty Betty, if we close though, I can hit away below the belt, never break up your personal business. So she basically saying that she can take it to another level, but not have to bring the personal information out there. So I kind of get that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all, in my opinion, right, the way to deal with this is, one, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. My mother's listening to this. I'm gonna show you all about Mr. No Filter real quick. One, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. Number two, if you're telling my family and my friends, they already know who I am. So it don't matter. I don't respond. I don't rebut. I don't even care.
Yeah. Because
some of it might be true, some of it might not. And if you feel like you want to know, you might as well go stand with this person. So I don't got time for that. I'm a reckless person, you know. I drink, I get drunk, and I fall down. You know what I mean? And then my people, the people who rock with me pick me back up. So I really don't care what anybody thinks. Like, it don't matter, because when I come home, I'm single like a dollar bill. I always say that. When I come home by myself. And I don't got to come home and answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And my kids don't care. My kids love me so much. You can tell them anything you want. They'll be like, really? So, Daddy, what's for dinner? You know what I'm saying? So I think, in my opinion, I think the best way to do it, I think the hardest part is understanding not so much whether it happens, but how to
retaliate, react.
Like, how to nullify it.
Yeah.
Because you retaliate by trying to fix it. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. You know, you post some shit on Facebook. Well, fuck this motherfucker. You know, that's why you had herpes twice. Keep in mind, you only get it once. You only get it once. I know what I'm saying. But you say you go back and forth, and then the shit just gets ugly. And then one day you probably decide to just become friends again. You know what I'm saying?
It happens.
Yeah, you just let that shit go, man. Don't even worry about it. You know what I mean?
I got you. Dada, you look like you got some information to talk about. What's going on, brother?
Rap.
Got to get you on mute real quick.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Have you been in
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it. Hold on, wait, I'm on the phone. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I agree with T. Like, you know, you get into those situations and, you know what I mean, you just know who your circle is. My circle is real small. I only mess with a selected few.
Okay.
So nobody don't really know my business, and you know what I mean, it's basic. You know what I'm saying? But what Taj was saying a little while ago, like that's some real shit, nigga. Like, everybody know how you get down and this and third. You know what I mean, you either accept it or you don't. You know what I mean, or you don't. So get down, lay down, nigga. Like, basically, like, it's just basic.
So what happens if you're in a relationship and you know, obviously there's certain things that you tell your significant other and y'all don't end on good?
Oh, nah, you can't do that, because I mean, it depends on the kind of life you live in.
Okay.
A lot of trouble. Like, it depends. Like, so what do you mean? Like
don't matter.
A lot of us that are in relationships, you know, your significant other is the go-to person. So whatever it is, maybe good or bad, you know, there might have been something that you didn't care for.
Mr. Waistline, but is your significant other always the go-to person?
Are you asking me?
I'm just saying, you said not everybody's significant other is their go-to person.
I agree.
Especially when you live in a certain life.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you know, when you live in a certain kind of lifestyle and there's certain things that you don't, you know. So
hey, yo,
that's
Uncle
it.
Clancy, Uncle Clancy, I said good night, man. Good night, man.
Yo, he's chilling. Uncle Clancy out here. Look, Uncle Clancy, look, watch my Uncle Clancy. Hold on. Let me turn the camera around. We over here watching fish. We're watching hurricanes and shit out here on National Geographic.
Yeah, flip back. We ain't gonna do that to everybody. Just want to say good night because I realized where you was. You know what I'm saying?
So
we out here chilling.
We definitely appreciate
that.
No,
but I understand. But the topic, the question was, right, like, if what was the topic again? Because I had an answer.
Can I handle this real quick? You don't mind?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm talking about like street shit. Like we're from the same place. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like you rock with somebody, like that's your man's, and then you don't
Right.
catch beef, and now he ain't your man's no more.
So you start talking?
Yeah. How do you like? Or if you're actually the dude, like would you be the person who does that? Is basically the question.
Oh no, I would never be the person that does that. But if I had somebody that did that, then you know, at the end of the day, when those kind of situations happen, you can't do anything to that person because they're informant anyway. So you just don't do anything to them.
You know what? For your safety and your security, man, we're gonna move on
Yeah,
to somebody else.
yeah. Go to somebody else.
I do appreciate it, brother.
Who you got? Who you want to mess with? I want to mess with Mr. Pennant. But Lou, you good with that? Who you want to rock with? Who you want to mess with?
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of going through like the chat itself, like who's talking, who's involved in themselves. I don't want to like pick anybody out and then they're like, wait, hold on, I wasn't ready. I mean,
well, Mr. Pennant, he got a little something to say. He's been scratching his head for a little bit.
Usually he be clocking in. Usually he be clocking in.
Yo, Mr. Pennant.
Hold on. We gotta unmute him. Oh, there he goes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm gonna let y'all know why it's important to keep your mouth shut, and it's a personal situation that happened to me.
Okay.
And it's a lesson learned for me. I'm just telling you why it's important for me. And you know, even with friends and family, you gotta watch who you talk to, your business to, especially people like your mom. You know, me and my mom are close. And there was a relationship I was in, and I confided in my mom some personal situation that
I think he's got a little difficulty.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you got a little freeze. But guys, so you gave some information to your mom, and what happened?
It backfired on me.
Okay. So Mom Duke dropped the bomb on you?
Yeah, you know, Mom Dukes is always gonna be Mom Dukes.
I'm listening, but go ahead.
Mom is gonna be the pit bull. And so
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, Ma, this girl is acting up. I don't know what to do. And
You checked her?
she got on the chat and was like, look, bitch.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Without disclosing it to me, and I kind of caught the backlash for that. So no matter what you're going through with your significant other or whoever you're dealing with, always keep that shit private, because you just never know who's talking, and somebody you think you could really trust, especially your mom, should have bite you in your ass.
Hey, Jamal, real quick, can you just let them know where your mom's is from?
She's from Jamaica.
All right, just want to put that out there real quick.
Yeah. She's from the yard.
Okay.
Oh,
we got some royalty in the building from Dominica. What's going on, Missy? We got Margo in the building.
Stopping through, man.
All right.
Auntie Margo.
What's up, T?
Fuck is going on, yo?
Yo, I'm just chilling, man. That's it.
A1, can you repeat the topic to her so she can speak on this?
I was just about to. Yeah, so.
Real quick, Margo Carnival. I don't give a fuck if Corona have a virus, Heineken virus. I don't give a fuck what it is. I come in Dominica for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Boogie.
So Margo, we got a topic. It says, be careful what you tell people. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. What are your thoughts? Have you been in that situation before?
Yeah, of course. I mean, because people are fickle, man. You know, they get vexed. Yeah, they get vexed and they'll turn on you and shit. Shit, I've done it. but I mean, there's a point, you know, like I see people doing that. They'll do it blatantly on the internet, you know, on Facebook and stuff, just start going off about somebody. It's like, and leave that shit alone. If you can't beef with someone directly, just don't do it.
So you said that you did it, right? So what triggered you to do it? Like, what was your breaking point?
Well, you really have to do me wrong for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have to fuck my girl or some nasty thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
So-
You have to do some real wicked shit for me to do that.
So let me ask something, because a lot of times what happens is a person drinks, they get drunk, the shit happens, and then they come back and apologize. One, do y'all feel like alcohol is a catalyst for that type of behavior? And two, are you willing to accept an apology?
Definitely, alcohol is like number one, man.
So do you feel like a drunk person speaks the truth?
They do. They
Okay.
tickle.
Hell yeah.
They do. They speak the truth, but you gotta have some kind of filter, right?
I agree.
Nope. The name of this show is the No Filter Podcast. Fuck the filter.
Well, don't come to Dominica then, because these motherfuckers is all about filters.
Yeah.
They live their life with filters. That's why this place is so fuck up. Nobody wants to open their mouth and speak the truth. They just talk behind. They say it, in the privacy of bars or in their homes. They don't. And when they're outside, they shut up. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if we were to look back on time, do you feel like you've changed a lot as far as your how you go about things, or if someone really pushed you, you would still go to that level and be petty?
Of course, I have to revert back to myself. I'm home, you know what I'm saying? So I have to revert back to but I'm still New York, I'm still Miami. So those people know that shit. They try to like stay away from me because they know it's like, oh shit, Margo, not Margo. Like yesterday, what's her name? Taj, her, and A1, you know her, Lisa's mom, Nelika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're not gonna do this. No, don't do it.
No. I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
Of someone being facetious. We were talking about that tree they cut down, right?
Okay.
And before they were going to cut down the tree, everybody's discussing the tree, and they're laughing. It's a tree. It's a tree. The tree is over 150 years old.
That's a landmark. But go ahead.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This bitch is laughing about it and making light of the issue. So they cut the tree down. I posted a picture. Look, they cut the tree. Damn. You know what I'm saying? She came back again. I told you, it's a tree. And she put in laughing emojis and shit. I'm like, all I said was, shut up. Shut up. What the fuck? If you have nothing good to say, don't say it, man. Just get off my fucking page. You know? So it's like that, bro. You have to be stupid for me to go back at you. People want to say, oh, Margo's a bitch, but hey, I don't just walk out my door. Hey, look, I'm a bitch. No, you have to fucking do me wrong for me to fucking fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
No, one thing I can appreciate about you, you've always been straightforward. I mean, that's one thing I could say. Like, you don't sugarcoat it. So I think that's one of the things I admire about you.
Exactly.
So we definitely appreciate it. We got Hater Dan in the building. So want to get him on the mic.
Hey,
Can we get Chunky on first?
Oh,
Or Chunky?
of course, yes. Dan, we'll get right back to Chunky Slim.
My bad.
We got you, sweetie.
Chunky.
Hey y'all, I didn't want to say anything. I think when I came in, I was trying to figure out the audio, and I think I clicked raise my hand by accident, but I lowered my hand. Sorry.
Okay.
What's the topic though?
Topic
Chunky
is hold on.
I didn't hear the question.
Yo, Big Chunky, here's the topic, right? So you got a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all cool, everything, y'all rock together, you trust them, y'all doing your thing, and then one day y'all ain't friends no more. And then this motherfucker decide they're gonna put your business out there. Like, how do you deal with that shit?
It definitely ain't cool. I know I'm the type of friend, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know I'm the type of friend where we were cool at one point. Obviously we were cool for a reason, and whatever you told me while we were cool, if we were to fall out, like, it's basically going to be dead to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're dead to me, your secrets, all that stuff is dead to me as well. Makes no sense to go back and, you know, spread the rumors or even if they're not rumors, but nah, I don't rock with people like that. I can't rock with people like that.
I don't know. I thought you hit him in the throat or the stomach.
You know, that was before I had a child, you know what I'm saying? Like, before I had a child, you know, I might have took it to the streets, you know, but now that I'm a respectable woman in my community with a child, I gotta do big girl things. So nah, I just call my lawyer.
Nice.
That's my answer for everything. I just call my lawyer.
You hit him in a wallet. That's what you do, right?
You what? Yep, I hit him in the wallet. Exactly.
Get him.
But yeah, that ain't cool though. Nah, anybody that does that, that's foul shit.
Okay. Now, have you had a situation in the past where you shared some information and, you know, they really took it to that level? How did you handle it afterwards? Like, did you go back at them, or you just kind of just fell back and approached it in a legal matter?
Nah, I haven't had the issue recently. Only recently I would have did the legal matter thing.
Okay.
But in the past, I don't think, honestly, like, I don't tell I'm open book when it comes to anything, but if it's something really, really personal, I'm not gonna relay that information to anybody I don't trust.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, anybody that I tell my real business to, if we were to fall out, like, they're also taking that secret to the grave. Like, it's no, because like they say, you don't burn bridges that you're gonna cross again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a cool ass person. So I feel like if we ever fall out for anything like silly or, you know, petty, eventually we're gonna come back to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if it's something serious, then nah, like, I mean, I never came across that situation. No one's ever, not that I know of, like, no one has ever told me, I guess, you know, but no, I never came across that.
Okay.
You know why, right? In my opinion, because you're a real one, and they know if they did it, they probably get fucked up.
Tosh, tell them.
So they don't even, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never dealt with that, but
they don't want Chunky Slim, aka Soca Twerker, to come out. They don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want that smoke from certain people. I can point to a handful of people in here right now who has never experienced it because nobody want that smoke. You know, it's like nobody want to deal with that bullshit that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But if you keep it real, it's no need to even do that either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing with the situation. Like, if you keep it real about or keep it 100 with certain things, this person knows. If you go back and say that I said this shit, it ain't gonna hurt me. Because guess what? The same way I told you, I'll tell that same person too. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I think I'd never cross that either. Because what I can say to you, I can say to the next person.
You know, I'm looking at the chat room, and it's funny because Optimus was like, yo, we talked about the apology. He said he'll respect the apology, but would never be close again. But then Pretty Lucian,
that's true,
said, if we fall out, you dead to me, point blank, period.
Period. Exactly.
And while you are, I think what we're forgetting about is not so much that you're dead to me, is what you did. I can't say what I want to say next on this camera because it's on YouTube. But I mean, like, what's your course of action? So I'm gonna tell y'all, for me, right? My 2 best friends are dead, and I remember when after they passed away, I was like, shit, all my secrets are gone. I don't gotta worry. So I learned right now to say what I need to say, but not too much. I might tell Captain some extra shit now and then. But for the most part, and I think it goes back to Jerome and everybody, I just keep my shit to a certain level. Like, there's certain things that nobody's gonna know, certain feelings I don't let out. And I feel like that makes me less susceptible to that situation.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Dan.
Hey,
we gotta unmute him.
Got it. Go ahead.
Margo, it is great hearing and seeing you. That is what's up. So on this topic, I got things that, you know, being from New York where I grew up, there's this shit I know about, let's say, cases and stuff like that. And where I'm from, you know, from Staten Island, there's a big influence for the mob. And we had this thing like, if you was a snitch, you the lowest thing on the face of earth. Or if you knew something about somebody, I don't care if it's your man and he turned right against you, you don't say nothing. You took that to the grave, no matter what it was. And in a way, it can backfire on you. It has, because I've noticed people will say stuff about me, and I'm like, damn, dog, you know, I thought we was peoples. How you gonna go and, you know, talk like that, man? You're supposed to keep that to yourself. You're not supposed to speak on it. But it regardless of what, man, I guess it's a different generation that's out there right now. I just know when, no matter what it is, whatever you go through, you keep that to yourself, man. I've seen things, I've been in things, man, and my brothers know I ain't saying nothing. This stuff that came across, my wife was like, "Did you know?" And I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? And but she understands, because, you know, like I said, it all depends on who you with, man. And my brothers know, like, whatever we go through, that's us, you know. And you ain't got to worry about me saying nothing, no matter what. So it depends on the person, man. You know, you everybody has that person, they crew or family, that you know is going to say something to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I know who that is, and that's why you say certain things, because you want them to go and say stuff to people. Yeah. But you don't tell them, you know, like the real personal stuff, or you don't bring them along when you're doing certain things. You know what I mean? So yeah, that talking stuff, I don't care what it is, man. I keep that. You keep that to yourself, man. No Tekashi 6ix9ine here.
Oh
gosh.
That is
no rainbows over here.
Yeah, fire for that.
But if you think about it, right? If you think about it, the reason why people do shit like that is because they hurt. They hurt by whatever the situation is that caused y'all to fall out, and they trying to get you to hurt the way that they hurting. So that's why they're doing all that shit. So if you're the person doing that, you know what I mean? You're being petty because you hurt, and you trying to hurt somebody else. That's why I'd say, like, I don't believe in doing shit like that. You know what I mean? If I'm hurting, I deal with that shit internally. I ain't gotta involve nobody else in our shit. You know, hurting you is not gonna do anything for me. So that's why I don't believe in that shit, and I don't want nobody around me that be. If I sense you like that, you gotta bounce.
Yo, you know how I feel, man? I feel like that's a good segue for DJ Geronimo to jump in and kind of let's take a shot first, everybody. Let's take a shot together, man. If you're not gonna be on the camera, you can put your ones in the chat room real quick, just ones up. But I feel like it's a good segue to run with DJ Geronimo.
So I got a new shot glass from last week.
What happened to the titties?
My titties
No
broke.
more titties.
No, the titties broke. I got to go to Belize. But I did get a shot glass from St. Lucia. So I'm now drinking from Pretty Lucian's cup. So it says, warning, 0, 0, 0, 0 to bitches and 4 shots. So we have zero tolerance for bitches. That's what it says.
Auntie Margot, you got a shot? You taking a shot? You blowing a tree? Like, what's popping?
I'm not drinking.
Okay.
Nice. Preach. What's good?
That's it.
All right. So we're going to take.
Hold on. Preach is grabbing something.
Where's Preach?
You right
Arthur
there?
Gilmore in the corner.
Ah, there you go.
No, that's Jamal.
Oh.
I see.
That's
Preach.
Mr. Pennant. Let me get this real quick. Let me spotlight Preach real quick. He don't like that shit, but we're gonna put him out there. Just for a hot second so Lou knows who we talking
I already
about.
seen him. I just had to go through everybody.
I really just want to put him on blast real quick. That's all.
What's going on, man? I don't think you heard we highlighted him.
Right. Yo, let's take this shot together, man, so DJ Geronimo can do this thing that we love so much.
All right.
Cheers, everybody, Javon. Miss Becky, you go inside tonight.
DJ Geronimo.
Yo, talking about knowing shit about people.
Yes, sir.
And one time you find out some shit about people, it's carnival time. And this weekend, if it wasn't for this COVID shit, we'd be fucking losing our shit because it's carnival weekend. And we got the unruly crew up in here. We got the no filter crew and we got the no behavior crew. So we about to fuck some shit up for carnival. So let's go.
Yo, should I change my shirt for this next segment?
You might need to.
When you put them hot in, but you do guitar. That is the definition of masquerade. You wait till KTV, yeah, FD. Right now, my vibes up, pockets down. It's no regrets if tomorrow never come. 'Cause this is my time, I let him go. And every second's a blessing from above. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to wine. So if you tell me now, no, I can't wind down low. Then I'm going and wind up slow. Until I jump until morning, bed till I'm falling. I'm soaking wet and I'm up in every bed. It could be hot sun or stormy, bed till I'm falling. If you know, yeah, then you know, yeah. We all at the ground, yeah. We all in it down, yeah. We open the story. It's Savannah Juve morning. Juve morning. Everybody coming in. We ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them wine. We gon' make them free up. It's different than Bacchanal. In this sweet botanical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, Bocado. If you're coming down from the mountain, Bocado. When you're in the beat in the jump, see me jumping on. We Savannah grass, we Savannah grass. Good things already touched, red, Bocado. When you did my tell you, they cannot wait.
And for Carnival, how the unruly crew going? How the no behavior crew going on?
I'm winding away, feeling so nice, so nice, so nice. Touch it and run it, but it's alright, alright, alright. And I feel like I just win $1 million. Everybody watching me, wearing $1 million. You wanna talk okay. 'Cause when I win, you go talk okay. When I get in on you go talk okay. All your friends and them talk okay. So they go talk okay. Up down they don't talk okay. You, I don't care what you say. 'Cause right now I just want less. And I don't really care less. My girlfriend, she go get vexed. My family go send text. But I don't care, I want less. They say I'm moving breathless. But I don't really care less. They say I'm moving fearless. Tell them come. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. You better make me for a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have one big fat stick truck on the road. Hey. You better make me for a truck on the road. On the road. On the road. On the road. You better make me for a truck. We on the road with the wickedest trucks. Long. We are the big bad sound system and the wickedest bucks. And the girls and them that we know got the wickedest cuts. Long. How we a make no noise when we pull up in the wickedest spots. And we come to make them hot gal wine. We a drop tune and then roll the spine. Long. Anyone throw your hands in the air. Fling your water now, fling your beer. Because the big bad road general with a beer. Here. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. You better link me 4 o'clock on the road. You better link me 4 o'clock on the road. When you see them girl, them touch the road and they start to whine. And you see them waistline start to turn and twist up the spine. Watch the man them got around to take a look from behind. And the way them bumpers turn, man, it's bound to blow your mind. 'Cause all girls are whiner, all type of designer. When the white sing the floor liner, nothing could look finer from behind. Let me see you roll it and then show them what you got. Spread your hands and hold it. Block the road, it's burning hot. mash up the place. When you move your waist, mash up the place. When you move your waist, mash up the place. When you move your waist, mash up the place. Okay, let's go. Them girl, them block the whole road, whole road. When the wine is on the wine and jump, them girl, them jump the whole road, whole road. When the wine is on the
All of the years of my life that I'm playing mass. I never see this. Only one ticket right there in charge of job. I never see this. It's Rockdale, it's Hansdale, it's Oildale, it's Galdale, it's Marcel. Watch out everybody, out somebody. Lord, it look like money, money, oh. Come some island to the stadium, boy. Do this a shine now, we on the line now. When it's we time now. Lord, it look like money, money, oh. Let me go ahead and keep my hand now. Start to run now, start to run now, start to run now. Show everything what you need. Ram, ka, ka, tam, ka, tam, ka, tam, tam, tam. Boy, 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 boy. These masses go strike, prayer go light, and for somebody dead tonight. And people balling, boy, 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 how they run. Boy, 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 light, turn on the flame, when I know they go call me name. People balling, boy, 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 how they run. He's back in their place, and in their face, make them give up before the race. Black a come to flag it up, keep the rocks them turning over their head, up in the air, rock everywhere. Must go to play now. Black a come to flag it up, keep the rocks them turning over. That's how please protect myself, cause I'm about to mash up this place. They should know that this aspect doesn't play with people. They pick them hard, they beat their chest, full of blast all out the way. They should know that this aspect doesn't play with people.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I barely got into it, but maybe later on we'll continue.
Yeah, bless them, brother. Feel okay.
Okay, so we're back, and the next topic that we have, it's a little playful in the sense it's more of my speed. So the question is, could you date someone with the same name as your sibling or your parent? So me, single girl here, my brother's name is Darren, actually. I couldn't date a guy who name was Darren. Like,
Why?
I can't do it.
Why is that?
I mean, because I'm a name caller. When things are getting down, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait.
What happened?
Let me put my glasses back on. What'd you say?
I'm a name caller. Like, you know, I'm gonna call your name. I'm gonna let you know, like, I'm receiving this. I hear you. I feel you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So,
is Darren your dad or your brother?
my brother. I mean, I couldn't, even if it was my dad's name, I mean, I just couldn't do it. Like, because like I said, I'm a name caller. Like, how I sound moaning out my brother's name, my father's name. How I feel. Like, oh my God, Dad, like, ew. Like, I don't know. How do you feel about this? Like, I don't know. You have daughters, you have a mother, you have a sister. I mean, what's
All
that?
right, so let me tell you. And let me double check and make sure she's still listening, all right?
No boy.
Hold on. All right, so check it out. Yeah. I'm not fucking no woman who got my mother's name.
What about your sister?
But like my sister, right? Well, my sister, well, I have 3 sisters. My sisters' names are fairly
common,
you know what I'm saying? So shit might happen, you know what I mean? Like, first, I got a sister, you know, beautiful sister. Shout out to Shannon. Just had a birthday. Her name's Shannon. If I meet a bad chick named Shannon, like, I may not call her name.
You gonna give her a nickname?
All right, so check it out. I once messed around with a girl who had my oldest sister's middle name.
Okay.
I never thought about it until we discussed this topic, and I was like, but I'll tell you this: her name's Anthea. I don't give a fuck what you look like, how much money you got. I don't care if your vagina glitter coming out of it. If your name is Anthea, it's not happening.
Just couldn't do it, huh?
No, because I want, you know,
You
I'm
want
gonna ask you shit like, so come on my dick, and now, like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah, I can't do it. This is the No Filter podcast, right? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna hold. What I'm saying.
I feel you.
Yo, Marco, I'm just saying, we're not gonna get to you yet, but I just want to see your face. Can you imagine sleeping with a woman named Claudette? You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? Like, the passion, some of the passion oozes away when you're like in the moment. You're like, yo, fuck.
Exactly.
But you said, what's funny is you said your brother's name.
Yeah, because my brother's name is more common than, like, I guess my dad's name. I mean, my dad's name is Owen, and my brother's name is Darren. So, I mean, I don't think I'm really coming across a bunch of Owens, but I have came across some Darrens. Like,
just so you know, there's at least 3 women in here who's fucked an Owen before, all right?
Well,
Owen
you
is
know
not
what?
Owen's
Kudos
more
to
common
them.
than you know.
Kudos to them because I couldn't do it. No,
Let's hope
man.
it wasn't your dad.
Oh gosh.
It's the No Filter podcast.
I couldn't deal.
All right,
Lincoln.
Lincoln, you had your hand raised, brother.
Hold on, we gotta take him off mute.
All right, he's on. So
Yeah,
good.
no. It was. I didn't have my hand raised like officially. It was an accident. But nah.
Oh, boy.
If they had this my sister's name, we'll give you get a nickname. I don't care. That ain't nothing to me.
So that wouldn't stop you from dealing with a woman that had your sister's name or your mother's name?
Nah. I'll change it in some kind of way. That's just your government name. I don't gotta call you that.
Okay.
True, but I don't know. It's like weird to like introduce someone like, oh hey, this is so and so. Be like, wait, is that your?
Because if they got the same name, they're probably gonna like them already anyway. If I'm introducing them.
That's a fair one. That is a
Okay.
fair one.
So if I be like, Mom, guess what her name is? She'd be like, oh, her name's Teresa too? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, I like her already. You know what I'm saying? So, it'd be cool. We just change it up.
Change it up. Nicknames across the board.
So have you ever had a situation where, your sister got a common name? So have you ever met a girl with either her first or middle name?
Nah, I haven't. I would enjoy it. I have fun with that though. That would just be like I could have them in the same room and I'd be like, yo, Tisha, what you cooking? And like, who you talking to? Whoever's cooking. It don't matter to me.
So you're looking at it like a win-win type of thing.
Either way, you can't lose.
True. I just can't with this one. Javon. Javon, what are you saying? Can we highlight Javon? Here we go.
I thank God I've never had this situation. For me, I'd be like Lincoln. I would just find another name to call them because I'm calling you by your middle name. I'm calling you by your nickname, your family name, your childhood name. I'm calling you anything other than that name that is related to any of my siblings or my mother's name. So if your name is Billy, I'm calling you your middle name because that's my mother's
name. Let me ask you something. But what if she got a fly name? Like, what if you like her name, but you also like your mom? Like, what if her name's like Isabel, and your mom's name is I'm just giving an example.
Yeah. Is.
I'm just saying. Are you serious? What? Well, hold on. Stop. Are you telling me your mom's name is Isabel?
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, whoa.
No.
What just happened?
My mom's name is Beverly, and the sad thing about it is, don't judge me. I grew up with this habit of calling my mother by her first name, so it'd be hard for me to deal with somebody that had the same name as my mother. So we have to change your name. Like I'm not gonna call you Beverly.
Okay.
If your name was whatever your childhood name is, your nickname, whatever you choose to, that's where we're going with.
I got you.
Yo,
I'm not gonna go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna mute my mic so I don't go.
So I got three sisters. My oldest is Kim Tasha, but we call her Kim. And then my middle sister, her name is Tiffany, and the baby is Kelly. So I've had people that I've talked to that had either a nickname similar to my sisters. But I mean, for me, the biggest thing was, I don't think it's the name that so much, is the age bracket. So I just knew that I needed to be with a woman older than my middle sister. That was just my preference. So the name itself didn't bother me because, I mean, my nickname for my girl anyway is Sweetie or Sweetheart. So, it really didn't bother me as an individual. Hush yourself. We got with the weather, so that's what you hear, the weather in the background.
Oh boy.
Hey, Mrs. No Filter.
Yo.
Can we go to DJ Geronimo and see how he feels, because he got two.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I was thinking.
You got two sisters. So DJ Geronimo, what's your situation on this?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Hold on. I've been here messing with the music, so repeat the question for me one more time.
All right. Basically, could you deal with someone who has the same name as your sisters or your mother in your case?
That's a tough one.
That's like you said, Becky.
Becky.
Nah. If
Becky, I gotta talk your secret.
If it came to that, I mean, definitely nicknames, right? I ain't calling that name. I might never call you by that name, to be honest with you. But I'll try to avoid that at all costs. But if I had to, you get another name. So
get another name?
Yeah, you get another name. I ain't calling you by that name, by any of those names, whatever.
So Geronimo, what kind of name would you give the person? Cookie? like I don't know. Like what kind of name would you give?
I don't know because I'm not really big on pet names and all this shit. So that would be pretty difficult for me. It'd be real.
You're gonna have to get familiar with a pet
I'm
name.
real
'cause-
uncomfortable if I gotta call you one of them names. So I have to figure something.
Right.
I might not call your name at all. I'll be like, hey, talk to you. Make sure you make eye contact. Hey, I'm talking to you. Fuck all that.
But what if she has a thing where she likes her name called?
Oh gosh.
Like say my name.
Say my name. Say my name.
Say my name.
Don't call me crazy.
Oh,
Not happening, man. It ain't happening. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it.
So,
I can't do it. I won't do it. Figure something else out. We'll figure something else out.
My grandfather, right? Geronimo, you've heard of him. Obviously, Margot, you know him. They called him Sweetheart. And the reason they called him Sweetheart because that's what he used to call everybody. So it became his nickname. So that's the point where you start to use baby and sweetheart to the point where it becomes their name.
Okay.
Embedded.
Facts.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The way my dick game works, I'm gonna be a grown up and put that shit to the side, and I'm gonna bend you out and call you by your motherfucking name because I know who I'm dealing with and who I'm not. I had a moment to think about this. Maybe my last shot might have set in. I see Lou pouring one, and Lou's not gonna outdo me, so I'm gonna pour one too. You know what I mean?
I already have that ready.
So if I'm going in, if your name is Natasha, nah, that shit sounds kind of weird. We almost
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie,
bro. That shit ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. I'm not doing it.
I can't deal.
No, I can do it. I'll be like, yo, my sister got the same name. Now what's up?
So you know what would be funny? I already took my shot. Since we got his sister on board, let's get some input whether she was dating a gentleman. She got two brothers. Becky.
Wait, what? What happened?
What's going on? What you mean?
Lou,
What's going on?
Give her the topic.
Okay, so basically the question, I'm just gonna make it for Becky now. Could you date someone or deal with someone who had the same name as your brother or your father?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Doesn't bother you, nothing at all?
If I got to call my boyfriend Jerome. If I got to call him Alex. If I have to call him Marlon.
You
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I dated a Marlon, but I have a brother named Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
I dated a Marlon before. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Saying their name in the bedroom?
Cause when I fucking with my nigga, I'm not thinking about my brother because he named Jerome.
Thank you.
About my brother because he named Alex. I don't give a fuck. Why would I be thinking about my brother just because he has the same name? A lot of people have the same name. I don't care. It is what it is. Jerome
Sorry,
Alex
I
Marlon.
can't separate that shit. Fuck that. I ain't fucking nobody named Alicia. I ain't fucking nobody named Hazel. Fuck it. And if I do, I calling you something else.
So I think for men, at least, I think for men it's a little bit different because you know our sisters are very special to us, or at least half of us. So I think with us having a different relationship, whereas a woman, at least I could speak from my personal experience. Like it would just be weird just saying my sister's name or my mom's name is Deborah. They call her Debbie, Deb. So it's like these are all common names. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation.
Okay.
So Mr. Waistline, let's do what we do.
Yeah.
We normally do our show. There's usually 4 or 5 of us sit down, and then other people listen. So let's rock me and you.
Okay.
So you're telling me that you met a Miranda, a pretty Lucian, and she told you her name was Miranda, but that was really her middle name. Her real name's Debbie, and that's what she prefers. You're telling me that it's done because of her name?
No, I didn't say that. I just said it would be weird. And actually,
that's what I'm asking.
And actually, she's got like 4 names anyway. She's got a first name, 2 middle names, and 2 last names. So she's a typical, So I got to pick and choose my battles. But I'm not saying that I would stop talking to her, but I would definitely create another name. I'm just saying that.
So like in our family, right? We got first name, 2 middle names, and a last name.
Yeah.
I'm not about to fuck up my chances of doing what I do because one of your brothers or your father might be one of these 3 names.
Okay.
Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, I wouldn't, I'm not trying to say that I wouldn't deal with the dude. I just think that it would be a little bit uncomfortable and you're definitely getting a nickname or something, or you're getting a pet name of some such, but I'm not gonna call you that name. I'm not gonna call you like your brother's name. I have one Darren, one Owen in my life, and I only need one. I don't need more than one. They're a headache already. They are a headache already.
But
Mrs. No Filter.
What happens if they want you to call them by their name? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say that you got a situation where you're talking to somebody, they got the same name as your sibling or your mother or your father, and they're like, don't call me by my name. I want you to call me by my government name. What do you do then?
Can I take
First
your
of all,
question?
are we in jail?
Can I take your
my
question?
government name? What the fuck you mean? Fuck out of here, yo.
Listen, hold on, A1, because I tell people, a lot of people don't even know my actual name. They just know me by Lou because I don't want people calling me by my actual name. So you're just gonna call me Lou. I mean, no, don't call me that. Just don't call me that. I feel like I'm in trouble every time my actual name is called. That's why.
I'm challenging my co-host. So Mrs. No Filter. So let me get this straight. And I want to switch the camera so I can see it. So everything's fire. In my opinion, based on your personality, what you do right here, I feel like it almost be a high.
Almost.
Like to be in that situation and to completely let go, because you cannot tell me that at any point while you're doing what you're doing, you're thinking about Darren or Owen. When you're doing what you're doing, at that point, these people are null and void, and you're in your moment. I'm talking about this moment right here. This moment. I'm talking about where the mother. You can hear where the motherfucker's breathing on your neck. And I'm talking about this shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hell nah. And that mother.
I don't care.
And that motherfucker be like, yo, say my name. You might even enjoy it more because it's like, fuck that.
I would look at that nigga because he should know me well enough. And in order to even be like that with me, he's going to know, nah, there are limits that will not be crossed. And I refuse.
He also knows you're a name caller.
No. I'm a name caller to what I want to call you. I'm calling you the name I want to call you, and that's it. That's it. There's no argument. There's no back and forth with it. I'm gonna call you the name that I want to call you at that moment. That's it.
Okay.
I digress.
Well, let's get Marsha to tune in. Good night. What's going on, sweetie?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. And yourself?
We're good.
I'm good.
So,
hey, Marsha, would you fuck somebody with your dad's name?
Absolutely. I ain't turning down no good dick over a fucking name.
I'm not turning it down. I wouldn't say turn it down. You just
it don't matter. I call him whatever I want to.
Oh gosh, that is hilarious.
I call him whatever I want. So I usually don't even call whoever I'm dealing with by their name anyway. They always got a pet name. When I call you by your name, that means run.
Yeah.
So we good.
As you said that, I had a thought. Don't go nowhere, Marsha.
All right.
If I'm fucking somebody and their dad's name is Taj, keep it on Marsha. I just want to throw this out real quick. But you call me daddy, I don't like that daddy shit.
I don't like that either.
Daddy,
not my daddy.
Hell no.
No.
And you got a father. Don't call me. Hold on. Put that shit back on Marsha. I just as she said it, like with the like she said, I don't do it because a lot of women get caught up in that daddy and that zaddy. Do not call me that. My penis will go flaccid. I will pack my shit up. Be like, I'm gonna holler at you next week. Yeah, I'm out. Don't call me daddy.
So
I agree, Taj. I ain't calling on my daddy. I only have one daddy. I don't like that shit either. So I feel you on that.
So we got He said, I don't call my woman by their name anyway in the bedroom. Anyhow, Tanya, she said, I love name calling. Chunky, she had me laughing. She said, nah, this ain't no Destiny Child. I'm not saying the name, but we can continue fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I can't do it. I just simply can't.
So you would give him a nickname, or you call him by the Marsha?
I always call them by. I always have a different name for them. If I call you by your first name, watch out. Like I always have a babe or baby or whatever. My man always got a pet name. That's just who I am.
I noticed with women, they'll call your name when you're in trouble for some reason. Y'all
I don't know. It's always been that way. If I call you by your first name, that means
middle
some
name,
shit about to go down. Right.
Yeah. That's when you know shit's about to go down.
Yeah, but the name don't matter to me. I'm good.
Okay. Natalia. What's going on, sweetie? You look all comfortable. You look like you waiting for your boo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're waiting on Zaddy.
So, have you dated a guy with your father's name?
No, my dad's name is Jeffrey. There's not a lot of Jeffreys that are, very common anymore.
That's a
So-
very
Shit. My cousin Jeffrey's birthday is in 2 days. What you say? And he good looking to the motherfucker too.
So if you met a Jeffrey, would you feel awkward dating him?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I could distinguish between the two.
Right.
I call the main Jeffrey is my dad. I call him Dad. I don't call him Jeffrey.
Okay.
So if I'm in the bedroom and I'm saying Jeffrey, I'm calling my man Jeffrey.
See, that's
So-
different though.
Yeah.
It's like Jeffrey.
That I probably would have shortened it to maybe like Jay, but I don't care. I'm not like a name caller anyway. I'm like the others. I would probably say like a babe or oh Jesus or something like that.
So you pray to that shit. Oh God.
Oh gosh. So,
Hey, can I don't move, Natalia, but I want to put a twist on it. We talked about parents and siblings. But for us single parents, like what if the person that you met had the same name as your kid?
Oh. I guess I can't speak. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have kids. Well, I can't even speak on that either, but I don't even think I would care either.
Hey.
I mean, a name is a name to me. I know how to distinguish between who, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter to me.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's no significance when it comes down.
Man, listen,
Yeah.
y'all saying that shit now because there's like slim chance that you're gonna be with somebody with the same name as somebody that you with, right? But somebody that you see almost every day, somebody that you interact with almost every day, that is your mom or your brother or your sister or something, that you and them, y'all good, y'all communicate every day or at least every week or something like that, and somebody else got the same exact name and you call them both by the same exact name, and I think that's a little more difficult. I mean, but it could be just me, but I think not being in this situation, yes, you could say that, but I think it's a little weird.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Of all the names, my mom, my sisters, if I met a girl whose name was Amani, yeah, I don't know, man. That might be a game changer for me. that might break me. I'd be like, yo, you bad, shorty. And I know you want to buy me a Benz, but
Oh my God.
I just may not call her name, but yo, Natalia, I see your face looking. You're thinking like, if I had a kid, like if you had a son, and I think that if you were to have a child, you'd probably be married to the person. But hypothetically speaking, let's say you had a child with somebody and then you moved on, you had a son, and the son's name was...
Hold up, let's stop right here. How am I getting asked all these questions now?
You're here. That's what we're doing. But let's just say your son's name was, I don't know, Hipolito. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it funny. I'm joking. let's say your son's name was Devin, and you meet a dude named Devin. That wouldn't feel uncomfortable? That shouldn't be cute until you got to the bedroom.
Yeah, maybe. I have to be in that position in order to answer that question. That's kind of like, I can't really be in that. I have to be in that situation. Other than that, I mean, when it comes to like the names, I really don't put too much of an emphasis on names when it comes to like in the bedroom. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like if it was just like someone like I'm dating and they happen to have the same name as like my child, I don't have an issue with that. Now in the bedroom, if you're talking about in that circumstance, yeah, it would probably be awkward, but I'm not a name caller when it comes to being in the bedroom. Like I said, I'm not calling you by your government name or anything like that.
So just to add on, so Chunky said a valid point. She said, I'm not thinking about my kids or parents when I'm about to get my toes curled.
Yeah, but Chunky also Chunky's only child's a daughter.
True.
Changes the game.
True. Dan. Oh wait, we got it.
Your brother. Dan, go ahead.
We gonna drink to this?
Hello, citizens. The last thing on my motherfucking mind is any relative or child of mine. Okay? If you're putting in work, the only focus, I don't give a, she got my mother's name. I don't give a damn. Miss Jackie, you are awesome. I don't give a fuck. Why are you thinking about your mama, your aunt, your grandmother, your child? No. Focus on the booties on the pimple. That's it. Simple. Where's your mind at? I don't give a damn. So on that note, get your mind right. You're on the right thing. The woman.
But so I agree with you. So I think for me, you know, I don't think it's so much for the bed part. It's just the fact that I have a relationship with my sisters. One of them that I'm very close with. And I think it's just weird. I mean, not saying that if I met a woman that had my sister's name and she was a good woman, I'm not going to pass her up. I agree that I would probably switch up her name, but it's not going to stop me from talking to her. Now, when you get into bed, you know, at that point, it's like you're in cloud nine. So you're not even thinking about the person's name or your sibling at that point. So I agree with a lot of people.
Sure.
That's job is the booty. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking about anything else. It's game time. I'm focused, man. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm focused. I'm focused, man.
Chunky. Hold on. Can we get Chunky on?
Got her.
Cool.
Hello, it's me, Chunky Slim. Taj.
Yeah, talk to me. Look me there.
What you not gonna do is but yes, I have a daughter, but still, if I had a son, put it this way, if I had a son and his name is Devin, matter of fact, my ex name is Devin.
Okay.
So if I had a son with Devin, he'll be Devin Jr., right?
Okay.
So guess what? I don't give a fuck if my son name
Chunky, that's a great
my son
point.
name is Devin LaRon Lamont Jr. Like, all of them can get it. I don't care. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Chunky, don't go nowhere. So I posted this the other day, and it was a meme that said, do you realize that if you have a junior, you've called your son's name out while having sex?
Exactly. But to piggyback off of what I think Natalia said, I'm not a name caller. So that works in my favor. I'm not good with names anyways. Not saying I have to be 100 people that don't know their names, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not good with names. So I'm not a name caller. So in that aspect, I ain't trying to hunch my new dude thinking about my old dude and be saying the wrong damn names. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Jesus. No, I was talking about, because I went to church on Sunday. So, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let us pray.
Oh, God.
But that's, you have to think about that, though. If you have a junior and you're a name caller, Lou, when you have that son and you name him after your baby daddy, you have to think about that when you're in the room naming them names now.
I mean, I want a junior.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want a junior if I was to have a boy. Absolutely.
I want a junior.
Absolutely.
Like just hypothetically speaking, if you had a Mr. No Filter Junior, you know, you're gonna be saying that name in the face.
Hold on. I'm mad that
I'm just going off the name.
Face when she said that.
I'm just
That
going
was
off the
kinda
name.
fucked
That's
up.
it. I'm just going off the No Filter, Mrs. No Filter, and I'm just going off of that. Nothing like, nothing deep.
No, that's all good. We gonna eat.
But
I mean,
yeah,
I
but that's
can
what I
see-
was saying though.
Me-
So
that'd be
Lou
nice.
has to think about that when she have her son, because she gonna have a son. She has to think about that now. She a name caller, so if
But
she
Chunk-
names him after the dude.
Chunky, don't go nowhere, man. You a real one, right? In my opinion, I feel like when we fuck, like when real niggas, when real motherfuckers is fucking, we ain't caught up in all that shit. Like we don't got time for all that. Like, what the fuck is your name? Like, at what point? What are we gonna be like? Yo, you got the same name as my father's middle name. Like, we ain't caught. You got the same mole on the top of your eye. Walk like nah. When you fucking, if you ain't fucking me to fuck me, and you worried about that shit, you ain't the one for me. You ain't gonna do what you do. It's all good. Don't worry. I promise I won't call your name. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, my brother's names they're common, I guess. But my daddy name is Lorenzo. I'm not finna fuck. I'm not meeting no Lorenzo no time soon. So I'm straight. I'm strict. Like Safari say, strict. I'm strict. So I'm good. I'm good on that aspect.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of comes along the lines of like role playing and stuff like that. People have different fantasies. So I guess calling
You're
a
right.
person name outside of someone else's that you might have as a cousin, relative, or a mom or dad, I guess it kind of comes down to that.
Can I try something? Do y'all mind?
Okay.
I want to put Adrian Potts on the thing because Adrian, right? He got a daughter, and I can tell you he's a great dad. He loves it to death. Mr. Potts, could you fuck with a girl who had the same name as your daughter?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
could. Hold on, let me get my camera right. I really could though. At the end of the day, to me, it's just a name. I mean, that's just like asking me if I can mess with a girl that's named Adrian. I would do it. It wouldn't bother me. Only
Well,
part
that sound like
about
masturbating.
all right, when you think about it like that, yeah, it'll be kind of weird, but it ain't like I'm sitting there thinking about my kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just her name. But if I was dating a girl named with the same name as my kid, I wouldn't even call her name. Like she'd get a nickname. She'd have to get a nickname. Like
Exactly.
that's a guarantee. Because what do I look like calling my girl's name and my kid answers me like yes? You know what I'm saying?
Now, but Adrian, you know what? I never thought about this, right? Because my name goes both ways too. There are women named Taj. I wish I would find a motherfucking woman named Taj.
And you know what's crazy?
Are you kidding?
It's the same thing with my little girl. Like my baby's name is Bentley, but it's spelled Bentleigh instead of Ley like the car. So I mean, when you see her name, you know she's a girl. But it's when you say it, it's like, who the hell I'm talking to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was me and a girl, like she would have to get a nickname immediately. Like first date, you got a nickname. Like period. I don't care if it's I don't know, spoiled milk. That could be your nickname, but I'm not calling you Bentley. Like that's a dub. I'm not doing that. Like whatever your nickname will be, it'll be that. But no, I'm not. No. No.
Yo, you got a shot, Adrian?
Huh?
You got a shot?
You drinking with
No,
us?
I'm taking a shot. I'm taking a shot to new goals. I'm looking to find me a woman named Taj. Hell yeah, that shit's gonna be fun.
A shot on that one. A shot on that one.
You with me? Yo, you with me, nephew?
Oh, you know I am. All the way.
I want to join you because I hope you find somebody to name.
Man, yeah.
Hey,
but Lou, think about it.
me and
You
you in
could
the same
literally
boat.
you could find a dude named like Lou.
Who the hell one day?
All the
somebody named
Lou's
Lou?
that I know, ooh, they don't
Who the hell one day somebody named Lou?
I would
Lou
definitely
sound
question
like-
Lou.
Lou sounds like he should have been a character on Sanford and Son. Sorry, like that sounds like dad. Like it's like an old guy.
Yo,
Thank you. Exactly.
I don't
That's an
put all
old
my
guy.
information out, but my other name is Kendall. There's women named Kendall. Both of my names, I can meet a woman named Taj and Kendall. I saw everybody just freeze and be like, that's his other middle name? I saw that shit. I watched it. I saw everybody freeze. Word.
Look, my middle name is Bernard. If I ever met a girl and she said, "Oh yeah, my name is Bernard," she can keep her number. I don't need I don't need those problems in my life.
You probably shifted her name from the first name to the middle name.
Like even if she say, "Oh no, it's not Bernard, it's Bernice," you still keep that shit. But
That's
like,
hilarious.
like if her name was Bernice, she sounds like her soul food would be amazing. But it's Adrian and Bernice, like. It just doesn't even. It don't sound right coming off my mouth. Like, at all.
Y'all sound like your parents. Adrian and Bernice. You sound like your parents.
Right.
My bad,
son's
man.
name is Andrew.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mrs. No Filter because damn, this was a cool ass topic.
Hey, Mr. No Filter, raise your hand. Where you at?
Oh, you can't miss me. She got.
You gotta raise your hand. Put your hand up so I know who you are.
Oh, right here. Right here.
Hold on, I don't see him. Is he shaking his glass?
She's got the No Filter.
I got a shot glass in my hand.
For Jamaica.
I don't know where you are. It's too many of us. Somebody named what I was saying is somebody named Mr. No Filter added me on Facebook. And all I saw was No Filter. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna add him. Like, it got to be one of the homies.
Oh, Taz, he talking about you.
Yeah, I know. Adrian, that's me. That's my other account for when they put me in Facebook jail on a regular basis.
Oh man, what's the bond looking like?
Shit, but they got hip to it, so now when they lock me up on my regular shit, they lock both of us up. They lock up me and my alter ego.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know who it was, but I was like, say No Filter, so it got to be somebody cool.
All right. So we're gonna do another shot. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't drink my shit. Hold on.
What? How you run out?
And after we take this shot, DJ Geronimo is gonna play some music for us.
Hey, just real quick, thank you to everybody who keeps rocking with us, man, on a regular basis, man. Like, for real. Sometimes I talk a little bit too much. I don't mean to cut you off. Is that y'all say shit that make me want to talk too. You know what I mean?
All right. Man, I have a calendar.
Let's take a shot to fucking somebody with your people's names.
Yay.
DJ Geronimo.
Turn us up one time.
You ready, brother?
Redman. June. It's pressure bus vibe. I'm ready for carnival. Overnight, I done so carnival. Let's check it out, cause I am a reggae artist. Make them want stay there. Them can't tie me in a basket. Me love this soca and it's no secret. Music from out of the VIC. in a over. Wine it so sweet as a beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. On the roll like a brand new car. Hey, pop your string like a overtop. Weak connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Hold it, cause she getting on, cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. No gosh, hold it, cause she getting on, cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the water.
Yeah.
Just hit the right spot.
Oh shit, I'm really watching it.
I've traveled through the stars and many moons to find you, baby. The sugar on your skin, the sweetest melanin, yeah. See when you step out into the light and your body looking right. No constellation in the sky could ever take your shine. I'll travel a million miles just to look up on your smile, baby. Look up to the clouds right now. Say it to me, I will be around for the entire night. See, baby, while I'm close, I'll be here by your side. You're doing things to me that I cannot deny. The way you're looking, girl, you are so certified. Put me back one time when you give me that fast line, fast line, fast line. Fast line, fast line, fast line. Take my boat to the dock side and anchor down by the bedside. Give me that fast line, fast line, fast line. Fast line, fast line, fast line. Take my boat to the dock side and anchor down by the bedside.
See the money thing I make she talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Wine funny thing I make she talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. You push your hands on me head, grip me tight, make me ball, make me beg. Bust a move, cause your body not dead. Show me the power to take a ten of your legs and move. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Let's get on ya. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Keep on get on ya. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Let's get on ya. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Baby, yeah. Anywhere that you see we, yeah, the excitement and fun. We're drinking, and we're feeling, yeah. Bring out the cooler, bring out the ice, bring out the vodka, everything nice. Last Johnny walk with a friend. Glass, chase, now forget the bad night. When we break the bottle seal, and we hear the iron and steel. Watch the girl, them shake up their bumper, expressing the way how they feel. When I hear the song, I did one. I just start to follow the band. The shoes is mine, the costume fit me. And now I'm around me, and I'm ready to chip. Turn on the road and chip. Anyway, from the party start we don't stay. Petrol week like a holiday. When the band and the music play, only visible find me. It's frost and the band. When the masquerade is coming, and I have me run me behind. And I pop up and shop in there. We created the fun. If we in charge of the parade, we are on the jamming to done. We come out to chip. I want to wine at somebody. I want to wine at somebody. I want to wine at somebody. Lad. I wanna feel with freedom and excitement. Right now this party can't go back. But I want to wine and express the feelings. I want to jump up and tell me to want them touch the ceiling. I say all night, party all night. Pop a shot at Johnny Walker, finding on somebody daughter. The music makes it alcohol have a effect on my behavior. Oh lad. Now the music give me more, just wanna jam on a couple girls. And we living here till morning, cause I want to wine and express the feelings. I want to jump up and tell me to want them touch the ceiling and say all night, party all night. Pop a shot at Johnny Walker, finding on somebody daughter. When the girl them drag it to the tempo, them type of thing that's them play. My Lord, my God, them tongue you could wine, but trust me, country girl they real walk it up.
And get you like none of them not get away.
When I say I'm fed up with hard, all your feelings proof I'm making. Turn up the man. When I say I'm fed up with hard, all your feelings proof I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep debating. She said she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, I eat with pen. I sleep and I had a dream. Wake up and I make a vow. Soon as everything complete up, it's over now. What I do wrong again, lad? Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name, lad. They say I get hard again.
Yo, yo. These are the biggest collab.
No, but actually said she did the download. I haven't gotten the email yet. But she said she did
When we touch down, we open shell down. When we touch down, we open shell down. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is ship. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green stick. All a girl inside a van, make she learn and stick. She job like we don't give a damn. We mad and we sick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back to it again. Let's go.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back. DJ Geronimo, once again, blessing, brother.
My boy, that last tune there, that's when we stop doing podcasts and we start, and that'll be tough for the New Behavior crew, you check?
You don't know.
Listen,
But
this
we
is
have to get it in though.
This is Carnival weekend, so we got to get in when we fit in. Just put it like that. So any music that you can play for us, we definitely appreciate it.
Hey, Mr. Wasteland.
Yes, sir.
It's Carnival weekend, right?
Yes.
Y'all want to take a shot before we go into this next topic, or are y'all good? I'm just asking.
Shot because I'm supposed to be drunk in somebody's party right now.
Right.
And I'm not.
Yo, hey,
Big
Boogie.
facts.
I'm so
Hey, Mr.
sad.
Wasteland, can I? Last year at this time, this Thursday night, we was getting burned by glue, and we was making costumes for the whole fucking unruly mass,
Yeah,
especially the no behavior section. Right?
Yeah. Listen.
We was at Geronimo's house.
Yes. Yeah.
And you and I were drinking punchin. Now, if you don't know what punchin is, go check your vibe. But if you know what it is, you know what it is. So let's take this shot.
Everybody got their cups?
Ooh. I got mine.
All right.
Cheers.
Carnival weekend.
Yo, to Carnival 2020.
Carnival 2021. Let's say that.
No, we're doing it to this
2021.
2020
Oh,
/21.
okay.
I just want to say, man, Hater Dan, you a stupid motherfucker, dog. You talk some shit.
I think that's why he got his nickname, Hater Dan. All right, so we got another topic for you guys, which, as we always got some fire.
You want me to handle this shit?
Of course, that's why you're on Spotlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So, how do you deal with somebody that's freakier than you, or who's not as freaky as you?
Explain.
All right, so I almost turned the camera so y'all can see. So like my bed, I make sure that it has posts with like spots so I can tie you up in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's other parts to that, but like if somebody comes here, it's gonna be difficult for me to deal with them when they're not on my level of, like I can do what they call that shit, vanilla. I think that was it. 50 Shades of No Filter, or whatever the name of the book was.
50 Shades of Grey.
No Filter. I like that better. So they talked about vanilla sex, and I think it comes down to vanilla sex, like missionary, back shot, right on top. But then when you start fucking with a person, it's like, yo, let me tie you up, right? So and let me get out this Hitachi. Sorry for the people who does not know what a Hitachi was. Then you start stepping the game up, and sometimes they're not quite.
So let me kind of get it. So are you saying that everyone has a certain level of freakiness? Let's put it like that, right? So are you saying that if you get with someone that is more of a freak than you are, or you're more of a freak than they are, and they can't keep up, or you can't keep up? I mean, just to make sure we got clarification.
Me? Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Like I've been on some. I thought I was a freak till I met a freak, and I was like, all right, let me turn off Prince and put on Kirk Franklin. Like the fuck's going on? Like, and I just feel like a lot of people. I think the question is, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I'm gonna say the question is, how do you deal with a person who's not on your freak level, regardless of what side you're on?
All right, ladies first. Luke, Mrs. No Filter.
All right, so
I almost want to mute myself now.
I don't know why. I mean, for me,
Have you
looking back at
have you met a guy that couldn't keep up with your freakiness?
of course.
Did you have the patience to teach him?
See what I mean?
I told him what I needed from him and how to do it and where to place his hands or whatever. And I mean, I've never met anybody who was more freakier than me. Whatever the hell freak means to some people. I don't feel like freak is even a word. It's not really in my vocabulary like that. But however, each his own. But I've never met a dude that wasn't on my level. I just basically tell them like what I like, what I need. I'll speak of things like, hey, maybe in the future, cops and robbers, what's poppin'? I mean, or you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact of just getting them to see my level. And if they don't feel comfortable with it, that's perfectly fine. Okay. I'm the explorer type. I like to try new things. And I feel like if I'm with someone, then, I mean, we should see eye to eye. We should be able to do everything with each other. Not saying, I mean, I'm not married or anything like that, but I just feel like my partner should match me in all forms.
Okay.
Did anybody see what she said, how to put your hands, and she almost choked herself? Just asking. That's just me. I just
like, you gotta get the pressure points. Like, I like things to
hey,
done a certain way.
Mrs. No Filter, excuse me, because I just looked at Pretty Lucian's name. I apologize. No, I just looked at it because her shit's completely like she's not video or audio. So I was having a moment. So Mrs. No Filter, We need to do another show on the pressure point on how to choke somebody, where they won't never die, but they might pass out.
Okay, I guess.
Oh gosh.
Cool.
That sounds like a woodshed type of situation. If you're in Orlando in Florida, if you know about the woodshed.
I've shed a lot of wood in my life, so we good.
No, woodshed is a very educational adult situation. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so we got Adrian that got his hands up. So go ahead, brother. Got to get you unmuted real quick. All right, you good to go?
I bet your fingers smell
Okay.
like pussy right now.
Who?
Just saying.
Who? Oh, okay. I'll repeat the question for me one more time, please.
Have you ever
Hello?
have you ever dealt with somebody that wasn't on the same freak level as yourself?
Yes.
How'd
And
that go?
how I'm not gonna lie, it went horribly, horribly wrong. But like if that shit is bad was a person, she would have been it. However, while it was good, I had the opportunity to bring her up to speed to what I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
So give some
there was a lot of
examples.
things-
Give some examples of things that she wasn't your caliber of freakiness. Like what wasn't she up to date on?
Head for one, like head was trash. As far as trying to match body rhythm, trash. She was a runner. Yeah, she was a runner, so she could, she wasn't one to just sit there, saying take that. She was like, oh my God, I gotta scoot back. I'm like, if you scoot back, I'm gonna go home. Like you can have my clothes, I'll leave naked, but you're really aggravating. But what I did was I sat down with her and I asked her, like, what are you comfortable with? Because if you can tell me what you like, I can figure out a way to tweak that. You know what I'm saying? I can figure out a way to modify what you like, and we both be happy. Or an old head, I don't like saying old head. Let me reset that. And OG told me, get her upstairs first. Once you get the mental, like once you get her up here, everything else will just fall into place. Like once she has a general understanding of what you like as a man, anything extra is just exactly what it is, anything extra. But you're gonna have to probably show her, or at least tell her something. What's up?
Mr. Potts, I'm sorry, man, 'cause I get accused of cutting people off, but I'm gonna talk to you, nephew to nephew, right? Let me tell you something, man.
What's happening, OG?
Don't wait till you get her upstairs. That's the game changer. And I'm
Really?
done.
See, there it is, more game. Because I was maybe like 19 when that old guy told me that. He was saying, once you get her upstairs, you got her for life. And it has worked out, but then again, it's not as foolproof as he wanted me to believe. But to not stray off topic, as far as like, if she's not experienced to my expectations is, she can't reach the bar that I already set. I'm gonna play the coach, and she gonna be the teammate. I'm gonna show you what's going on. Like I ain't got time for you to, decide on your own what you trying to do. You gonna kick it with me. This how I want to be loved on. This how I want to, whatever you decide you want to do, this how I want it to be done. If I want you to throw that ass in a circle, you better throw it in the best damn circle you can throw it in. But I'm gonna show you how to do it first.
Okay. Hey, Dan, what you got to say on this, brother?
I mean, nah, if she can't match, I mean, it's not gonna work out, man. There's just certain things, and I'm not up for coaching and teaching. I'm just sorry. I gotta find somebody, and luckily I have, who can match me, point for point, but you also gotta understand there's some things that, I don't want, and she may not want. So, but yeah, man, you gotta find somebody that can match you equally, man. If not, just keep moving. Eventually, it's gonna fall apart, man.
So we got author Gilmore said, he said something pretty straightforward. You got to fuck her mind first. So I think that they always say that, once your woman is happy and, she's at a place, they are open-minded. We got a lot of ladies in the group. So, there's a lot of things that women won't do, but if you got the right man, you're willing to at least try it. What are your lady thoughts about that? Christina, what's your thoughts? 1 second, we got to get you unmuted.
Gotta get her off of mute. Oh, wait.
Sorry. Mute. All right. Go ahead, Sweetie. Yeah.
Okay. I'm always willing to try something once. So, in all reality, I'm, I've done the spanking. I've done tying up. I mean, I feel like communication is best, like Lou said. I also feel like I agree with if your woman's happy, she's gonna do whatever you want her to do. Cause you're always gonna try something at least once. I said I'll try it once.
Okay.
Can't knock it if you try it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't say, "Oh, this sucks" or whatever if you have never tried it. So, I'm definitely willing to do it. I mean, when I did the spanking, that shit turned me on more than I thought it would.
See?
So have you
I did the choking. I did, the tie. I mean, I did tying up a while, but so it's fun. Like, and I think communication is best. And if you're happy, I feel like even if you keep your man happy, I think he'll be willing to do anything. Because there was some dude that I was just playing around with for a while, and I pulled out, like one of the little bullets.
Oh, hell no.
Like, I was crazy because I was like, nah, while you're fucking me, let's use the bullet. And he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, what? It's good. Like
the bullet on him or you?
Wait, the bullet on him or you?
On my clit.
Okay, I'm about to.
Oh, okay, so we're good. I think a lot of us were like, wait, hold on.
I was like, timeout.
But wait, what's wrong with you using the bullet?
He's gonna feel vibration too.
But what's wrong with using the bullet on him if he enjoys it?
If that's what he wants.
The bullet
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you stuck the bullet in his ass and then like that's a different ball game. But the bullet, like, what the fuck do you mean?
I had somebody who wore the ring with the vibrator. That shit was fun too. I'm like,
We ain't
whatever.
gonna call names.
I think they call it the cock ring, right?
Yeah, the cock ring with the vibrator. Yes, that was fun too because I felt it too. You know.
For both.
So, yo, Chris, don't go nowhere. I want to jump in, right?
Okay.
So one of the things I think that people don't understand about real freaks is real freaks actually want to learn from another freak how to step that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't get that. Like when you come to the, I'm pointing, my bad. When you come to that situation and you're in it, and that motherfucker comes with something different, you're like, fuck yeah. And I feel like this conversation is not for me. I should probably mute myself because of the way I like to live. But like motherfuckers don't understand, like a real freak wants somebody to step that game, like bring it to another level. If you want to be regular, go ahead. Excuse me, Lou.
God, no. Continue.
No, like I feel like if you want that regular shit, you want some people are narcissistic, so they want to be the person that teaches everybody.
Right.
It's almost a control thing. When you're a freak, there's no control. It's about giving to you and receiving. And that's when it goes. That's when you Lou said earlier she doesn't have a definition of the word freak. That's when freak goes to the next level. That's when thug niggas are no longer thug niggas. That's when businessmen are that's the shit that gets senators put in jail.
No, they do some other shit. That's another story.
Yeah, no. When you get to the point of I'm a freak and I bring something and you show me something else, now we're talking. Now we're on the no filter level. I didn't mean to expose myself, but alcohol is good. And now we're talking. When you are as big of a freak as you are, but you want somebody to take you to the next level, and everybody thinks the next level is everybody thinks the next level is gay. It's not gay. It's just next level. That's when you're a freak like me. I'm gonna step away and mute my mic because I just said way too motherfucking much. Lou.
I don't think you said too much, Taj. However, I think there should be a discretion that's set amongst us now where we're not just strictly talking about what women like, we're talking about what men like. However, at the end of the day, the discussion now comes, you don't have to expose yourself. Like, we're all open people. Like, I have no problem talking about my sexuality and what I like, what I dislike. There's a lot of things that a lot of people really don't know about me. I'm about that fucking life, honestly. However, you don't have to expose yourself, but
Okay.
we're just generally speaking, because I just don't want, I'm looking at everyone and I feel like some people feel like they don't want to say things and it's perfectly fine. We're just speaking generally.
Gotcha.
But on the other hand, I feel like I said earlier, there is no such thing as a freak. There's a lot of things that like I would ask a man where, what are you comfortable with? Like, let's be real. I'm not saying that I've done it because I know I haven't done it. And I can tell you guys, I have not done this. But some niggas like a finger in the ass, or they like to be pegged, or they like that extra freaky shit. Hess, move your hand. I see you, bro.
Yo.
However, like, serious, like, it's not just about what women like, because I've came across men who don't even feel comfortable choking me. And I'm like, bro, do you understand what you about to get from this? But they're not comfortable because they feel like they are going to hurt me. They're, you know, you have signs, these are where those words come in, like pineapples or whatever the fuck, or I punch you in the face when I feel like you're doing too much, whatever. But I'm just saying, I just wanted to put it out there.
Hey, just real quick.
I digress.
Keep that shit on Lou. I just want to throw out, your real freaks don't have safe words.
So I got a buddy of mine.
I was trying to stick with everybody. I know I don't have a safe word, but in general, I'm generally speaking, where you can add a safe word if need be. You have to communicate with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really expect your partner brand new right out the gate and expect them to know what you like, and you can't expect what they like. You have to communicate these things. When you feel like you've hit that level, then you can go about it.
I'm not gonna go long, but do y'all understand why her name is Mrs. No Filter?
I get it.
All right, good. And I'm gonna step back. I just want to.
Let's get the limelight on Hess, because he grabbing his head.
Yeah.
Yes, you eat a lot of pussy, bro. Your beard is longer. It's like 3 times longer than it was last week. You eat a lot of fucking.
He got vitamins.
You putting that shit on it. That true growth.
First of all, Lou,
have you been in a situation like that before?
Too far.
No. You taking one in the ass?
I wasn't talking about anybody specific.
I'm just saying, you know, just to, you know, I guess respect the men, protect the men from their perspective. You went too far. We're not doing that. That area is awful.
No. You're not doing that, Hess. But you don't know other men who might be into it, and they just don't feel comfortable with talking about it. I put everything on the table.
Well, we drive cars with the steering wheel on the left on this side of town. If you're steering wheel on the right side, I can't deal with you. I'm just
So you have no right to say that with your goatee so long.
If your lady was, you know, giving you head, then she decided to lick your balls and then lick your ass, what would you do?
The licking ass thing. Put it this way. You know what? I can't say, you know, if I would like it or not, but when it comes, like, for me personally, when it comes to that area, anything that goes even close there, I get like this, like fall back, you know, like that's just me. Like even bondage, like I don't like bondage. we could pretend that my hand is tight, but don't come at me.
So you wouldn't let your wife handcuff you?
Fuck no. I'm claustrophobic. First thing first, I'm claustrophobic. And then anytime I get into a mode where you tie me up, I get real defensive. Like I want to fight. Like my whole attitude will change. So it will turn from sexual to now defensive. So we could pretend, you know, you could tie up with toilet paper as long as I could buff through that shit. Like right. But as far as handcuffs and the ropes, somebody might come out there dead. Trust me. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But
okay, Kristen, we're gonna get you next. So we got you.
Yeah, pass.
Yo, Lou.
Yeah.
You handle this, man. Choose the next person.
Got Adrian.
Adrian. All right, we're gonna get Adrian. Let me get a
gang.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
All right, we got you, brother. Talk to us.
Y'all gotta repeat that, whatever the question was again.
Nah, son. Either you're listening or you're not.
So
No, I'm listening.
Do you have a safe?
Hey, yo, Lou.
Would you like
safe word? No. Safe word, dead. Like, why engage if you're gonna have a safe word?
Okay.
I agree.
Like, what's the point of even putting the shoe on if you're not gonna tie it up all the way? You know what I mean? Like, that might have been a trash ass metaphor, but you see where I'm going with this. Like, what's the point of having a safe word? You know what you're getting yourself into before you get yourself into it. You know, if you with somebody real, if you with a real ass female, I'm speaking from a man's POV. So if you with a real ass female and y'all already discussed what the hell finna go down, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Where's your in betweens? Like, there's no gray area. Like, you want to do this with me, you want to do that with me, you want me to do this to you, you want me to do that to you, you want me to flip you over and do, you know, A through Z and this, that, and the third. Like, if it's put out there, the communication is at 100. What else you got to talk about?
Nah, you need a safe word, bro. Trust me.
You need
a safe word. Yes,
you need
do.
a safe word. If you need a safe word,
explain, DJ Geronimo, why you need a safe word.
Why you
Bro, because sometimes you get carried away and you don't know where that person is at, where you might think that they're into that shit, and you might actually be killing them, bro. Listen, you need a safe word.
Yo, Lou, you got this, man. There's people raising their hand. I'm gonna just real quick. The reason you need a safe word is if you got that dick and you're in a motherfucker's asshole on fucking basic shit, you need a fucking safe word. Pardon me, Lou. My bad.
No, you're fine. I just want to 2 seconds. Like, a safe word is so needed. I can't say how important it is when you are trying something new and you're with your partner.
Okay.
Pineapples.
It's needed because shit can go left real quick.
What's your safe word? What's a good, not yours, but what's a good safe word? Besides
pineapples.
That's a common one, pineapples.
No, besides pineapples.
Besides it, you can say, like, I mean, anything. You can, like, literally look around the room and be like, light bulb.
What the hell?
Guitar Hero.
You could be freezer. Like, something that just distracts you and it stops you.
So
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Captain said my safe word is don't stop.
My safe word is flower.
Oh,
but
God.
Sometimes when they say flower, FLOWER, I thought they were saying FLOUR, and that's where my problems occur. Like, I don't know which flower you mean.
Got you. So we got Arthur that's raising his hand, and then we got.
Hold on, son.
Okay.
This is on Lou to handle this.
Okay.
I mean, he had it. He was going.
All right. Arthur, we got you, and then Christina's next. So go ahead, brother.
From the original question, it seemed like yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There's like I think Mr. No Filter said it. There's times where I ran into women that where I thought I was a freak, but that wasn't right. I wasn't ready. And then also I went to was it a swinger bar? And I realized
you went to one of those. How was it?
It was. I mean, it was great. It was great, but also I realized.
Did you go with your main lady, or you went with a side chick?
At the time I was single. I mean, single, like dating. So I went with a young lady invited me. A lot of times like invite only.
Okay.
And a lot of times it's like couples. So she was like, "Hey, you want to come with me to this?" I mean, I'm up in Atlanta right now, so she's like, "You want to come with me to this spot?" Whatever. Told me about it. I was like, "Shit, hell yeah, I'm I'm wild. I'm with it. You know what I mean? Like, well, fuck, you ain't gonna show me nothing. Yeah, nah, it was crazy, but it's also tame. Obviously, it's all like kind of a controlled environment. It's like nothing that you don't want to happen is going to happen. So, but some of the things you see, it's like, oh shit. So, and then like you like go into another room and it's like, oh shit. And then like sometimes you just like look through a glass and it's like, oh shit. So anyway, That's when I realized that I'm not that much. I'm regular with it. But the other thing I want to say real quick is the safe word thing is like
Why can't I hear him?
I think he's
no or
stop.
Not like a rape fantasy, for instance, which I haven't indulged in, but I'm just saying I know. You know what I mean, obviously, because I give a fuck. Research why I would need safe words and so on like that. So like say if a woman has a rape fantasy, you want to know, you know what I mean? Because she like in those instances she might say no, stop, don't, but she has to have a word where it's like if it's going too far for her, if she feels like she's dying, if you're choking her, or if she feels like you're doing something that's uncomfortable for her, that's when that word will come into play. But generally speaking, in most other forms of sex, no, stop, and don't are safe enough words for me.
Okay.
So I just want to touch on that point right there. Like, but people say, you know, when would you need a safe word? Like, if you hash out everything that you're gonna do with sex, are like, okay, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But like, okay, you know, I sit down, I show you, okay, what you into, this what I'm into, this what I'm not into, this what you're not into. So we're gonna do all those things. So yeah, in those cases, yeah, you don't need a, you know what I mean, you don't need a safe word. You just let it go how it go. In those cases, no, stop, and don't are good enough. Anything else surmises of fucking rape. So, but there are instances where no, stop, and don't are taboo words. Like I say, like for instance, a rape fantasy, or like a come in the door and like a cop, like well, not cops and robbers, like break in the, like a burglar fantasy. There's women who they want that. They're like, you know, take me and do with me what you want to do. But if I say, you know, I don't know, baker's rack, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? That's a we you know, that's, you know. So,
okay.
Anyway, that's all.
Well, we definitely appreciate your input. So we're going to jump over to Christina. Christina, you've been having your hand raised. Thank you for being patient, sweetie. Tell us what's going on.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
So I'm gonna go back to the safe word because Adrian was wondering what that whole thing was about, and I know Lou said at that point she doesn't need a safe word. But if you're introducing someone into a different level than what they're used to, you need that safe word because you need to build that trust. You know, just like with relationships, sex is a lot of trust, and bringing someone into spanking or choking, or, you know, they might say, hey, I always wanted to try it. You know, even going up the ass, you know, like, I mean, they might say, oh, I always wanted to try it, but I'm scared, but I want to do it with you. Oh, because maybe he mind fucked her or whatever, but or she mind fucked him, whichever way.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that safe word to build that trust. So once you build that trust, then you can get to that level where, oh, I don't need a safe word anymore. You know, I'm giving you hand signals, I'm tapping your shoulder, I'm doing whatever. Is that kind of what you were saying, Lou? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I just think that it, you know, people don't realize with sex you need to build a certain level of trust too, because the more trust you build is the more freakiness, because it's not really freakiness, that you're going to get into. It's just more what you want to explore together.
Exactly.
I think it all comes down to communication and comfort, because you might have someone who they're not so much into the person, and then they get with someone that they're really into and they want to please them just like the person wants to please the person that they're with. So I think it's just a matter of just compatibility as well as how that person makes you feel at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Hater Dan, I really appreciate that. A lot of people say for it is your kids are up.
Yeah.
But I want to challenge, I want to, you know, this is what we do. I want to talk to my brother. So, A1, do you have a limit on what freaky is? Are you the freakier person? Are you the less freakier person? Are you open to being more? Like, do you have a safe word already? Like, and I ask this because I feel like a lot of people look at you in a certain way. And I want them to know that there's a reason you're here. You know what I mean? We can't hear you. You're on mute,
You're on
brother.
mute. You're on mute.
Sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty open-minded. Just don't touch my asshole. Anything besides that, we good. My booty.
Can I ask you why?
I just don't want my booty touched. That's just it.
So hold on. So no, never mind.
Don't touch my asshole. That's all I say.
Alicia looked disappointed. Not you, the other Alicia.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
no, that's Becky.
I mean, I got a buddy of mine, for example, right? I ain't gonna say no names. He might be listening. He might not. But when he's having sex with his girl, he likes a finger in his ass. That gets him turned off. And I mean, I don't knock him. That's his preference. But it was kind of awkward when he told me that. So I mean, I don't knock him, but it was just.
You know, I know it's getting late, but I want to be honest. So I'm gonna be honest, man. Being I'm not the oldest person in here, but I know I'm up there. So what I found was that what was freaky in the 70s was not in the 80s, and the 90s. Like the freak level keeps growing.
Yep.
Like you got regular motherfuckers, right? Like who you see who got OnlyFans pages, like showing your titties is, you know, back in the days that was a big deal. So I found that the freak level has changed. So what was considered freaky in the 90s is nothing right now. Do you agree with that, Mr. Waistline?
I don't. I feel like because like I have uncles, you know, they lived in the era of the 70s, the hippie days and stuff like that. And the stuff that they told me that they used to do, I mean, it would be a point where two of them would be in an elevator in New York City going down. They would hit the fire hydrant and they start having sex or getting head inside the elevator. Mind you, it's a lot different. I mean, you go to New York elevators, it's probably a piss zone, you know? But I feel like the 60s and 70s, man, they didn't have no limits because I think the viruses was a lot less or unknown, whereas, you know, the AIDS and herpes and things of that nature. But I feel like with our generation, because, you know, condoms were used a lot more, that prevented a lot of STDs from being spread. But I don't know. I feel like the stuff that my uncle told me, man, they got some shit, some stories. So that's
nah. The motherfuckers is off they're off the Yelzabub right now. With all the disease and the access to condoms,
Yeah.
the shit there's some shit right now called Plan B. People are not worried about disease. Like motherfuckers is like, I'm ready to die. Like their name was Biggie. Like motherfuckers is acting up right now, and I hate the fact that I'm in tune with the, I guess you could say this generation, but motherfuckers don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is where, hold on.
So I agree. Go ahead.
Vanesco said social media portrays more now. Back then, it wasn't portrayed like as much, but the shit's been going on for a long. People don't care.
Yeah.
There's people who like, AIDS was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E died from AIDS, but nobody cared.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still fucking without condoms. If we had to do a survey where nobody gave a name, but everybody in here talked about their last 10 sexual partners, you'd be surprised at how many people said they had sex without a condom. Dan, you're not included because you're married to your wife and y'all making a bunch of kids. But it's real. And I feel like a big part of what we do is we have to be in tune with the times.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up, man, because the times have changed. And, you know, I'm like my uncle, man, I think I'm young and I want to do this. And I'm like, dude, if she fuck you without a condom, she probably fuck 17 more people without a condom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really what it's, I'm telling you, brother, it's different. Like it's fucked up, man. The times, the 60s was different because the shit that the fuck? Hold on.
What happened?
Hold on, my computer just decided to try to show me shit about coronavirus and shit.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Can we get Adrian on real
Yes,
quick?
ma'am. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so long. My bad.
Adrian, we got you, brother. Go ahead. You've been waving your hands patiently. What's going on?
Shit, damn, y'all just put me on the spot. I was actually about to go get me something to eat. But with the subject that Uncle Tom was talking about, I low-key want to say I disagree, but then again, I want to say I'm neutral, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like people just need to do whatever make them happy. You know what I mean?
You feel like people don't live their life according to their lifestyle, but they basically try to keep up with society?
Yeah, like I feel, not everybody though, not everybody, because I know a lot of people that do whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it, and they're going to smile doing it. But then I also know a lot of people who don't do something they want to do for the fear of, or because of the fear of somebody talking down on them or stop messing with them, stuff like that. And it's just crazy. Like, look at what we got going on now. We got this whole Corona thing. We all stuck in the house. If it was something that you wanted to do, like, I'm gonna say 6 months ago, and you didn't do it, you probably feel like shit now because you can't do it, as opposed to when you could have did it. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, go for it, whatever it is. There's no, like, why worry about what somebody gonna say? People gonna talk about you whether it's good or bad until the day you die, and then when you're dead, they still gonna talk about you. You might as well do what the fuck you want to do anyway.
Okay.
Does that include like unprotected sex?
As far as unprotected sex, in my viewpoint on that, I'm real particular when it comes to women and all that. Like, I'm 29 now. I was probably, I can't remember a specific age, but I know I was older than 18 when I lost my virginity. I know that for a fact. And even with women that I have sex with now, like, I'm so particular and so picky with who I'm gonna lay with. It makes no sense. Like, my body count don't go past, I'm gonna say no more than what, like 10, 12. And, you know, I credit myself on that because I know dudes who came up when I came up, people the same age as me, you know, the hip thing for them to do was just like catch a bunch of bodies. But it's like, nah, bro. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but when it comes to sex, like, I know what I bring to the table, and I know whoever the fuck's sitting at that table is gonna eat a great meal. So I'm not just finna throw that shit all out to the world.
So Hess made a valid point. He said, "Save yourself for marriage." I disagree. So I'll say my piece on that. Do you feel like you want your woman that you get with, your future wife, to have experience, so when she meets you, she's just bringing more to the table? Or do you feel like you want to be that person to expose her to it?
A little bit of both. I want her to bring whatever she already know. Okay. And if I pull some out of my, you know, my bag of tricks that's new to her, and she makes it relevant, like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but, you know, I'm interested, then, you know, it'll be a learning experience. That's all the part of getting married. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would hope that, you know, all of that would be established before the rings get on the fingers, ceremonies get, you know, kicked up and all that. But if it's not, you know, that's your wife now. Like, you made a vow to this woman. So whatever she is lacking in your eyes, you need to get right with her. This is somebody you trying to spend your life with. Even if, I mean, some niggas get married just out of emotion. Some women get married out of emotion. But, I mean, if it's really a serious situation, like this is something y'all trying to do, like on some 4L type shit, some for life type shit, y'all need to make sure y'all is in tune in any possible way that's possible. Like, this is not a, I like you, we're gonna date and I'm gonna break up with you. Like, you're not in sync with what you're doing it for.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate you. We're gonna definitely get
time, yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Hess, DJ Geronimo, and then we're gonna do our after-hour session. So Hess, what's going on, brother? Y'all chiming up over there. Let me get you. Where you at? If you could find Hess, please add him on.
Oh boy.
Sorry. My computer. You found him? There we go. Yeah. I got him. That's what's going on, man.
How did I get into this, man?
You always get yourself in trouble. Ain't nothing new.
I'm lost now. What are we talking about now? All I heard was something about save for marriage. That's all I remember.
Save yourself for marriage. You said save yourself for marriage.
I'm the wrong person you can ask about that because, like you said, I disagree and I agree. But now, saving yourself for marriage. I don't know, because sometimes, have people that actually, don't have sex before marriage and, actually, live a healthy, sexual relationship after marriage, even though you haven't test drive the car before, you purchase. People do that all the time. People purchase something without test driving it. And, at the end of the day, it's a learning experience. So even if you have sex with someone before marriage, you might not make it, or, having sex with someone after marriage, you might make it. It's like I said, it's a learning experience. When it comes to sex, it's a matter of just learning each other, and that's it.
Okay. But there's a lot of people that don't want to go to marriage, so they'll treat the relationship as if it is a marriage. So do you feel like a person that's married is going to be more of a freak than a person that's just dating?
You said what?
Do you feel that a person that's married will become more of a freak than someone that's just dating?
Not necessarily, no, because you could have a partner, not necessarily married, and be freaky with that partner, or you could be married and not be freaky with your spouse, so it goes both ways. You could be married and have your side piece, and that's your freak, so like I said, it goes both ways.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we definitely appreciate that. Taj, I know you want to bring some new guests on, brother.
Unmute yourself, Taj.
Listen, I'm doing what I'm doing over here. I actually, Boom, if you don't mind, I want to talk to, well, they're under the name of Nadine, but I call them Zadine. I would like to talk to the twins.
What's going on, ladies?
I want to kind of hear what y'all got to say.
I knew we were trying to hide.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all almost look like twins. Like y'all look alike.
Yo, put them on front,
We
man.
just did our hair.
You know what's dope about this whole shit? I'm not gonna lie. Is in between y'all is the picture of Bob blowing that tree.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And right here.
Okay.
And right across. Oh yeah, hold on. How do you put it? Okay, over there.
So I gather y'all have been listening, right? And
Yeah.
one of the things is that I feel like it's, we talked about generational and 70s, 80s, and I feel like y'all could really speak on the time right now.
Because y'all come from a different era than us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it? Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all been blowing that gas. All right.
Yeah, I know.
That's my babies. I'm sorry, guys.
What, Mom?
I said that's my babies.
No, so do y'all want to talk about it or no?
When exactly?
The
So
90s.
What you mean?
Do we want to go back to the original question, ladies, or?
Yes.
Yeah, go back to the original question, Lou.
Thanks.
Right. No problem.
Just to let you team members know that their mother is Christine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Christine's twins.
My babies, Lou.
These are her
All right,
babies.
And Adrian is one of their really close friends too.
Yeah.
Nice. So the question is, how do you deal with the person that's freakier than you or not as freaky?
Communication. Yeah. That's communication, but you guys could like also communication, or you guys could like go to like the sex store and like figure out what's like works out for both of you guys. Like
Tell
find
them what you did with your boyfriend, Zena.
Huh?
Tell them what you did with Sean.
No.
Oh gosh.
No, because that's very creative. Like, because you're younger, that's very creative, I feel like.
Okay,
No,
so
I just went to the sex store and I found like it was like a really cool game. Like
Monogamy.
It was called
Monogamy.
Yeah, it was called Monogamy. And like there's like it's really dope. Like you guys like you guys get to know each other, but then you got to do freaky dares. It's a gets really freaky. I love it.
Or you can hold a card for later.
Yeah, you can hold a card for later, give it to them in public, and they gotta do it. So it'd be freaky. It's like a lot of fun. I love that game. I'll send you guys the link. I'll do it to No Filter, Uncle Taj. Is that or you know what? I'll just text you.
No, in the chat. You can do it.
In the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
You're not in the chat.
I'm not,
It's
but
on-
I'm
it's
about
on
to
my
send
phone.
it to you so you can put it in.
Anyways, but
it's a
I
really
think-
dope game.
I think that for sure, but also do something like out of the ordinary. You know, one time I had an ex and his body was like so sore. So, and I was working a lot, but I went over there and I like had the massage table out. I got the rose petals and everything and like stuff that he wanted with like candles and everything and like soothing music. And I gave him a massage. Just like small things.
Yeah,
small not freaky.
Yeah, always work. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's not freaky. What's the freaky shit?
Oh shit.
I was about to say, we do that on a regular basis, but go ahead.
That's a regular schmegula.
I'm weak. We're out here being sentimental.
Yeah, no.
Love for that. Go ahead.
We ain't got space for the sentimental right now.
Talk about the cabin.
Goddamn, mom knows everything.
You know what? I just don't want to be on the spotlight anymore. Can we go to somewhere else?
Oh gosh.
All right. So one of the stories is they're young.
Oh, how you
And I'm not gonna say who, but we went to a cabin and one of them wanted to surprise their man, so they invited someone else.
Oh gosh.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Let me stop.
So, it didn't quite work out the way they thought it would.
Oh.
It wasn't as much fun as they thought it would be, but they invited someone else. So I'm sorry. We talk too much with each other. But that's what the young ones do nowadays. And I was thinking that y'all were thinking they would talk more about that. But
I'm gonna say something. That's one of the reasons I asked them to come on is I feel like a lot of times we as the older people try to speak too much for them.
Yeah.
And I wanted them to speak or not speak. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm knocking you, but I feel like we're so much trying to understand them that we don't understand. Like the level of freaky, and I said this earlier, from 70s to the 80s to the 90s is different. And I feel like right now, it is different, but if they're not saying it, then we don't understand exactly what it is. We're just talking about what we think we see.
Yeah.
And then therefore it falls on deaf ears because it's like, no matter what we say, it's like, yeah, you don't quite get it, mom.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand. Well, we got Andre Martin. He's been faithfully listening to us, so I want to bring you on, brother. What are your thoughts about what we've been talking about pertaining to the freaky level? Have you met someone that was more freakier than you, and you wasn't able to keep up, or vice versa? I mean, how did you handle it? What did you do?
I've been sort of listening on the background because there's a lot of other stuff going on here. But I feel like the key answer to all of that, and I think most people alluded to it, is just communication.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody gave an answer that somehow rooted back to communication.
Okay.
All right. So whether it's a safe word, whether it's a safe phrase, whether it's a safe sign, whether it's this is what I like, this is what I don't like, it all sort of boils down to communication. And if it's the connection is more than just physical, then the communication part is more important.
Okay.
So like y'all will sort of figure out what level you're comfortable with and get there, regardless of who's high or low or whatever your definition is.
Okay. Brother Taj, Mr. No Filter,
Yeah, son. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You don't understand what a freak is. When a freak meets a freak, we ain't having that communication level. That shit, we collide like motherfucking Hulk and Thanos.
You just
So I don't mean to be
That's
rude,
just
but when
a
that shit
different
happens-
level of communication.
Nah,
you do
that's
sign
when-
language.
That's when you're not a freak. That's when you want to do nasty shit with them and you want to work it out. Two freaks meet. That's not how that shit goes. Is you rock with them up, they don't gotta say it. They be like, no. No, don't do that. But you keep going. All right, so how about this? Because the same person might do some nasty ass, some real wild shit to you. You be like, whoa, hold on, I don't do that. And the fucked up thing is when a freak meets a freak, that's when, after you're done, that's when the communication starts.
Okay.
You literally tried each other, and then it's like, all right, hold on. So let me tell you, this is what I don't like, and this is what I don't like. But
so it's like you try before you buy.
Yeah, it's a test car. You test ride it.
It's like ordering online. You order it, and if it don't work, you return it.
So you buy with a gift receipt.
For the record, I'm not saying that I'm a freak. I'm just telling you what I've heard.
Oh gosh. So it's basically like having a Sam's Club membership. You get to test your miles and then return.
Nah, the sample is only a little bit. I'm telling you, like a freak, y'all get together. And now I feel like I'm giving a class, like a little bit. You get together, right? And you're doing what you're doing, but it's like you're testing. It's not like you just jump in and be like, let me throw this shit. Like it's like you do this and I do this, and it's like, cool. So let me try this, and then they try this. Like if they accept it, it's like, let me go again. You go again. And the problem is I think that people have a preconceived notion of what being a freak is. So in their head, it's like you're a freak. So that means like men are like, oh, so they play with your ass. No, it's not. It's so much more. It's so much more. Like it's really taken to a person to a whole nother level, doing shit that nobody else does. A1, we had a conversation before. I can't speak upon my bed, but like those, like before I even, like I will not buy a bed that is not based on what we talked about.
So do you feel like a person's freak level is just something that they're out of their comfort zone? I mean, because I think everyone's definition of freak is different. So what is the basic umbrella of considering as a freak?
You know what freak is? Freak is your own umbrella, like what you'll do and finding a person that'll rock with you. Because my level of freak, I think in this room, if I pay attention, there's probably 3 or 4 people in here is gonna rock on my level of freak. When I say my level of freak, not just what I would do, but what I'm willing to learn.
Okay. So
I think freak level depends on your parameters.
So that kind of adds on to what Javon said. He says being a freak means you're open for anything that will bring that experience that they desire. So
I can
kind of sing along lines.
Level up.
Yeah.
So Lou, can we have a girl's opinion on it?
Lou?
What's up?
Can we have a girl's opinion on it?
Your interpretation of a freak.
Okay. No such thing as a freak in my book. However, I had to look it up because I really don't believe in the word freak. Like I am who I am. However, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It connotes something irregular or unexpected. Okay. So what's normal for you can be freaky to me, or you know what I'm saying? Like son, I don't know.
Can I?
I like shit. I like doing different shit. I like experimenting. I am so about my sexuality and what I do and pushing my limits and doing it with the right person. You can know that this person might not be it for you, so you might not even want to go down that lane with them. Okay. But I've met my match a few times.
That is hilarious.
If you're done, can I say something?
Absolutely.
Only if Lou's done.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I feel like people say freak, but it's because someone bought, and I can't remember. I'm trying to backtrack on who said it, so I apologize if I'm not saying your name. But like, it's people's definitions of freak.
Of course, I agree.
So what happens is we might have a higher sexual drive than other people. We might like to try different things than other people. It doesn't make us a freak. But because people are in that box, in that area where it's like, oh, you like to do anything. You like to choke. You like to spank. You like to have sex in an alleyway or suck someone's dick in an alleyway. I mean, anything, like just anything that is not in their realm of we're in a bedroom or kitchen table or whatever, like their little private areas where they like to do it. That's what I feel like, and like lose. Like, I feel like it almost moves on, I feel like it almost moves on everyone's certain definition. I don't know what freak is.
I want to say this real quick.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna enjoy what I want to enjoy.
Before you continue, I want to say this.
Go ahead.
Sex drive has nothing to do with being a freak. Please go ahead.
I didn't say sex drive.
Yes, you did.
Drive.
You
Okay,
said
so I'm
sex
sorry.
drive is different than. I want to make sure you understand that. Go ahead.
No, and I apologize about that. I didn't mean sex drive. I meant what you want to explore, because I think I said that right after I said sex drive, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But it's whatever you want to explore in your sexual realm, no matter who you're dealing with.
Like I want to fuck her while she brushing her teeth.
So,
And
so,
that's
let
fine.
me- so Christina, since you said that, right? So, like,
Yeah.
let's say you're with the person, they can't provide that level of freakiness that you want to experiment, right? Do you stay with that person and not be fully satisfied, or do you feel like you would have a side piece to supplement while you stay with that person? Because I think for women, at least, this is just, and not implying yourself, a lot of women will stay with a guy knowing that he provides certain satisfactions, but then we'll have somebody on the side to fulfill those other needs. And just let me know as a woman what your thoughts are, being that you're more mature on that level.
In my viewpoint, I don't want to do. It's too much work to have side people at
Okay.
my age, to be honest. But in all reality, I feel like we can slowly but surely explore things.
Okay.
And I feel like it may be a little bit more work, but I will try to figure out ways for you to try to explore different avenues.
Okay.
Because you can do that too, right, Lou? You can
Yes.
do that too.
Yeah.
So
I'm with the shits, man.
But I mean, you know, hey, I'm not, in all reality, if he's not gonna do it, it's not gonna be I'm gonna go somewhere else. I may deal with it for as long as I can, but if I want to start fucking somebody, I'm leaving you.
Naturally. Well, we definitely want to say thank you for your input. What we're going to do is we're going to take a shot. As usual, DJ Geronimo will play, and then we're going to hit up the after hours. Mr. No Filter, can you tell us what the after hours is all about?
Hold on. So we wrapping it up?
Yes, sir.
Yo, listen, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. You know, one of the big things we want to do is we want to have fun. We also want to educate, and we want to drink. I'm really thankful for the people close to me, you know, Mr. Waistline, Mrs. No Filter, DJ Geronimo. I really appreciate y'all, like us making this happen. I like the drinkers, I like the freaks, I like the family, I like the friends. It's really cool. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I just want to say this. Anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress us, you got to shit on the ceiling. Have a good fucking night.
Hey.
Good night, whoever's gonna leave.
Well, we're going to stay on to DJ Geronimo plays. And
Oh, excuse me, A1. I guess I should have said that. I thought you did. But listen, so after this, we do what we call No Filter After Dark. We talk a little real shit. Let me just make myself clear. If you over here trying to talk to us and we don't see your face, I'm going to remove you. It's all of us being real with each other. Nobody involved. If you ain't talking that shit, if you're not speaking, I'm going to remove you. We're not gonna sit here and have trollers. Like, we're gonna talk some real shit. We're gonna express ourselves. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna budge or bend on that. When we're doing this, if you're not talking or we can't see you, I'm going to personally remove you.
Now, also, just to let you know, we will be removing ourselves from YouTube Live, so this will be strictly off.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as we move to the After Dark, YouTube is done. But I'm not gonna sit here. Like, the big point is for us to talk about after the show, shit that you ain't want to say. So we're not gonna sit here and have people sitting in the background. This is not fucking Facebook groups where you sit here and don't like we're not doing that. We're now about to become intimate with each other. No judgment zone. We're gonna talk, or we're gonna see your face. I want to see your reaction. I want to hear your voice. If I don't see it, I give no fucks. I will remove you. And if my team does not like that, they can holler at me about it. But we're not going to do that. Like, when we go to After Dark, we keeping it. Everybody got that shit, that 100. Yeah, we keeping it at 100 with each other.
Now, in addition to that, let you know that we will have it where this will be on YouTube Live. So if you like what you see, click the like button. You know, you can watch this at a later point. We do not have the rights for the music, so just want to put that disclaimer out there. So just let you guys know this is strictly for entertainment purposes. And once again, we just want to say thank you, guys. I'm a little dry right now, so put your shots up, smokers.
Shout out to the Junction family.
And hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Blessing everybody.
Blessings.
All right, before we take the drink, though, I'm just gonna wish my man right there, Javon Jones, a happy birthday, because by the time I get off of this mic and I start playing the music, it'll be your day, and I'm gonna just get it out the way right now. So happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday to everybody that comes celebrate.
Level up. Level up.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Javon.
All right,
So let's
brother.
do it.
All right, brother. DJ Geronimo.
Happy birthday Tasha. Happy birthday to you. Tasha. Happy birthday. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, go baby. It's your birthday, oh baby. It's your birthday, baby.
It's a rock and come in. I mean, I let it pull it like and come in. Boy, party girl, stop and come in. How they ready to rock and come in. Rock and come in. I mean, I let it pull it
never expected to get so addicted to my wine. She said, are you gonna hurt me? Am I a statistic, a victim of your circumstances? Or will I just get evicted from this loving safety? Please don't disappoint me. Not this time. Give me one more wine. One more wine. One more time. One more time. Give me one more wine. One more wine. One last time. One last time. I said, oh, 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 yeah. Girl, I'm gonna take you home. Rockin'. Oh, oh, oh. Girl, I'm gonna make you rock on the road. Girl, I'm gonna make you rock in my island zone. On the road. Oh, oh, oh. Girl, I'm gonna make you rock on the road. Girl, I'm gonna make you rock on the road.
I know you're watching, now I'm walking up a waist. My body good, you wanna bet me for a place. You wanna hold me down and lock me up for days. Oh yeah, yeah,
Patrice, I want it.
I want you, and I could tell you want me to. I feel you, I could feel your love and push it. Just say the word, say you want me to. You need to.
You want to wind up on me. You want to push up on me. You want to twist up on me. I can tell that you don't want me. You want to bend your back and push back and bubble up and wind up.
I know you want it, I know you want it, I know you want it.
From the parking lot, me step out so the car do a slam. You know we not talk too long. Step in at the party say laugh. Oh God, yes, the dance floor ram. Lick up on table a bar slogan. She say be where you cast for grand. Girl them nothing at the place me a one program can't tonight me quite hold on. She say oh dada, me say hey mama, she say oh dada, me say oh dada, me say hey mama, hey mama. She say oh dada, me say hey mama, she say hey dada.
Careful what you're doing. Careful of your living, baby. This is not a movie. Live your life, but you could take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, girl. You will get excited, I know, girl. It's gonna be hard to fight it, baby. Girl. They'll try to pull you.
It's a boy Deb, King of the Juve. Jump, jump. Oh gosh, Juve money na junk like a fish out on the road. Pull up on a bumper, start to post when cause I'm feeling good. She could be a doctor, could be a lawyer, could be a judge. All I know is Juve, and I in charge of Bam Bam. All I want to do is chow, chow, chow. Show back the bumper, girl. Chow, chow, chow. It's Juve morning, girl. Chow, chow, chow. You wicked with the man. Chow, chow, chow.
Gentlemen, wine and go down, make bumper, catch on fire, and I'll be the firefighter. That book, kabale yo kafi me marijuana, ek pasa achete a lighter. Femme, chebe balamin like a kupi, akodi yo kafuye a banja. That book, agade wekai di famu, akodi yo se news reporter. Jump and wine to the grungle, wine to that songle, umes sa fini kote. Même si yo gade wepi mal pale, ou pani la jen kapwete. Jeune femme, fais ça zigzag, zigzag, fais ça bon mais un pas la vie. Toute jeune femme qui belle, est jolie, meuble ou juste écouter.
Oh Lord, ready. Bass, bass, bass. When she come back to the base. Love man does go brave, just to get that taste. She love the vibration, she love the sensation. She styling neurotic, wind that waist and don't stop it, don't stop it, don't stop
wait from New York to Trinity. Condense all the DB. Roly, poly, or skinny. Any girl, is bass wine you give me. Soca with a bassline. Make she don't waste time now. Shorty is murder. Oh, Lord, I want you wind up your waist in front of me.
If you have fun, well, how will you come, girl, come, girl, come, girl, come. Yes, show me your fellas and bend. Yeah, show me your bend. Okay, show me your fellas and bend. If she fancy white, well, I'm sure don't get it tight.
DJ Geronimo, brother, as usual. Music well desired. I mean, this is Carnival weekend, so I'm gonna put it out there. I don't know about you, but I'm having Carnival withdrawals right now because right now I'll be whining on somebody boomsy, and you know, I have my wife, and she's sleeping. That's all I have to say. So with that being said, thank you so much. Listen, we got this weekend coming up. Friday's already here. You know, I feel like a lot of us would have other plans, and COVID-19, use a mofo. That's all I gotta say.
COVID is a bitch, yo.
I feel like she took the whole 2020 away. Listen, 2021, it better be good because 2022, if I gotta wait to 2022, we're gonna have some serious problems.
Nah, you stretching it. Next year.
They better have a vaccine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take everybody's mic off. Brother.
Yo, Geronimo, can I pay you to play like 15 more minutes? No?
If you want me to, I can.
Y'all want to listen to DJ Geronimo for another 15 minutes?
Nah, I'm sorry.
All right, we got a lot of head.
Like, what about, let's say tomorrow night? What if tomorrow night, Geronimo, let me know your schedule. Why don't we just do a Geronimo session? We comment we just talk in the comment section and just let Geronimo rock the way he wants to.
I mean, I'll take requests. It's all good. I'll play whatever. You know what I mean?
If y'all are with that, man, hit up homegirl Lou, A1 Captain. Well, no, on Facebook he's Neil Shillingford. Hit up A1 Villa, Jerome Francis, or myself. If y'all want to hear Geronimo, just like tomorrow night, you tell us what time is good for you, and let's just rock.
Into the yellow guardrail, but it was fucking. When you push it up and down, you know how it doesn't lock. So you can move it like this. It was turning off, and every time it turns off, still it would lock. So I put the cans away. I'm going to park it. Right where I was going to park it, the shit locks in place. Turns off, but it'll lock. Banged into the shit.
First of all, real nigga shit, keep your cannons with you, man. Don't ever put them away. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Lara, salute.
Can we log off YouTube?
Yeah,
but reach out to us, man. Everybody, let us know. I don't care if you talk to Andre. If you reach out to Javon and be like, y'all want to hear Geronimo play tonight, everybody reach out and let's make that shit
Can I say it now?
Yo,
Can I say it now?
Of course.
I'm about to do some real nigga shit right now. Y'all see my shit going off? I'm gonna mute my fucking camera so y'all continue this shit.
We got to take ourselves off of YouTube Live, brother.
I got you.
Okay, go ahead, Andre.
No, I was just trying to see if I could say it now rather than send a text message because I'm not on Facebook. Could I just put the